Good morning and welcome to Jewellery Maker. I'm Charlie, lovely to be here with you on a very beautiful sunny Tuesday morning. And as you can see, we are just surrounded by the most beautiful gemstones. And I have to say, some of the most exciting deals we've got coming up on the morning show. But it isn't just me on the morning show. You'll be very thrilled to know that it's my good friend and fabulous designer, Mark.
Good morning.
How are we?
I'm really good, how are you?
I'm very well. It's so lovely to be on the morning show with you.
It's a bit bizarre, isn't it?
It is a bit bizarre because the last time I think we did the morning show was probably, going on about 2 years? A bit more than that?
For my Sunday sofa
when
challenge.
When we first met,
yes,
when you first ever came onto Jewellery Maker.
Yeah, 2 years ago, August.
Absolutely. So we normally do the late show together. So we're kind of like reminiscing today, aren't we?
Where's the time gone?
I know.
It's just mad, absolutely mad.
But you're here with me right through till lunchtime, which is really lovely.
Yes,
and we're going to be setting a challenge soon, and we've got 3 new kits today, haven't we?
The kits this week are just beautiful. One in particular, which I think we've got coming up mid-morning, is just...
And there is a very special strand in there, isn't there?
Yes. No,
3 kits, blimey, you must be just working your socks off all the time with 3 kits.
And again, I'm doing the late show this evening with Jenny as well, so we've got another 2 for this evening. But the 3 in particular this morning are just
really
beautiful kits.
Excellent stuff. We've also got brand new gemstones as well coming up on the show today. We've got malachite, we've got lapis lazuli. I mean, this is cut to perfection. We love lapis lazuli, don't we? I mean, who doesn't? I mean, it's such a beautiful gemstone. And I have to say, yes, I mean, it's purposely planned because it matches my dress, Mark.
I did wonder.
Well, I know. And the thing is, Kim, my producer today, is always so fashion conscious about things like that. She rang me saying, we've got lapis lazuli, can you wear a blue dress, please? We have got our amazing strand of turquoise. Now this is really special. This is a double strand of natural turquoise. That is a one-of-a-kind opportunity. You're not going to believe the deal on that. That's coming up later today. Also, I mean, there's so much coming up on the show today, it's ridiculous. Look at this, this is absolutely amazing. Coated chalcedony from Gems of Distinction. What an amazingly beautiful gemstone strand. Anytime we have this, it sells out, so be watching very closely for when that comes on the show. I've also got 1.25mm and 1.5mm antique bronze wire coming up on the show. I've heard about this thicker gauge wire. I've never had it on my show, never been lucky enough to have it on my show, so I'm so looking forward to it. But anytime we have it on the show, it flies out the door, so please do not miss that. That's coming up later. That will probably be coming up about midday. But we are going to start with the early bird. Just like on the late show where we have the night out, we're going to start with the early bird. And this is all about colour, this is all about warmth and fire and richness, and it's also about really exquisite cuts. Now have a look at this. Now, I know Mark is going to love this strand because we always talk about the flowers in the garden. We love the garden, don't we? Gardening and things like that. And it's this time of year, isn't it, that I think we really turn to these beautiful shapes because they're so reflective of what's happening outside of the garden.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. I was in there all day yesterday.
And me.
It's lovely.
Oh, wasn't it? Absolutely wonderful. And this is such a fabulous shape, isn't it? It reminds me of the centrepiece of an orchid, actually.
I've never worked with calla lily shape before, so I've never had it in a challenge or in a kit, but they are beautiful.
We might have to make note of that and give it to you soon.
Yeah.
Really beautiful and incredibly stylish. And when I look at this particular shape, I think, you know, it must be the most skilled lapidist who cuts this because, you know, cutting a round gemstone is incredibly difficult, and I've witnessed that firsthand when I went to Jaipur in India last year. But to see these stones carved in the way that they are, to get that sort of that vitreous glass-like luster, to get that beautiful curvature, it's pretty phenomenal. And we're not talking about weeks or months of learning to cut gemstones. We're talking about years and years of work to get the centerpiece, to get that curvature, to get the stem just absolutely picture perfect, and that beautiful warm color. We are, of course, talking about red agate, and it's that warmth, it's that richness, that desirable tone that is so exquisite. Imagine having that matching earrings, a centerpiece of a pendant with some beautiful sort of filigree yellow gold plated with it. It just will look absolutely gorgeous. And you're getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15 individual stones. Mark, when you see something like this, what is this for you? Is it?
Oh, earrings, I think,
Earrings every
without a
time.
doubt. Yeah, and I'm just starting to learn down the bridal route, so making tiaras and things. So again, I think they'd make a beautiful addition on it for a front or a hairpiece or a tiara.
Yeah, incredibly striking. And it's a cut, isn't it, Mark, that not many people, let's face it, have seen, because it's
I'm fascinated how they actually do it.
I know.
I mean, it must be amazing to watch.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. And we're talking about a serious amount of time on each and every single one of these cuts. We are limited in availability for the early bird today. Our second strand, oh my goodness me, goes so perfectly with this. It's multicoloured carnelian twisted rectangles, 30 by 15 millimetres. The leaves are 27 by 12 mils, but that carnelian is 350 carats. Do you know how much the flowers, which one on their own? The carnelian is $9.95 on its own, and I think that's a fantastic price. It's carnelian, it's those beautiful oranges and golden yellows, it's that wonderful... And look, no two of those carnelians are the same. You've got peaches, you've got sort of satsuma orange tones, you've even got sort of a milky, creamy white in there as well, and they just complement each other perfectly, doesn't it? Is this a centrepiece of a pendant, perhaps, a wire-wrapped pendant, a centrepiece of a bracelet, or even a really large statement ring? I mean, there's so much you could do with this. I fancy putting this with the antique bronze wire that's coming up later, actually. I think that would look really beautiful. Now, this is called, very originally, Hot Hot Heat. It's hot! Oh yeah! And the carnelian on its own is $9.95. You are getting both today for $12.95. You are paying £2 or £3 for £3 for that beautiful lily-shaped bead. That is absolutely amazing. Mark, what a deal.
That's fantastic, isn't it?
Isn't it? Absolutely fine. I paid $12.95 just for the red agate myself.
I mean, that agate is just beautiful. I mean, when you first took the strand out, I thought that was carnelian. I mean, that is really rich, isn't it?
Well, red agate always gets me for that, because the colours are so similar, aren't they?
I love those slabs though. I mean,
I'm just
thinking, I call them watch face bracelets. So just one centre stone and then some really nice macrame with wire. As you said, the antiques bronze will look beautiful, wouldn't it?
Look really nice, wouldn't it? We've got 30 left in stock. It's low in stock now. Come on, everybody, join us on 0800 644 655. It's a free phone number, don't forget. You can buy online at www.jewellerymaker.com. The item code is FDGC17. Happy Tuesday, everyone. This is only the beginning. We're live with you right through till lunchtime. We've got so many incredible deals, but you got to call early for this. You got your 30-day money-back guarantee, 4 to 5 working days on delivery, and that one postage packaging. We're going to be setting the challenge soon. In a few moments. Don't forget 1.25 and 1.5 millimetre bronze wire coming up. We also have brand new strands and 3 brand new kits, so stay tuned. Hold those phone lines for me. $12.95. Congratulations, everybody. Well done indeed. Now, Mark, what an amazing challenge.
Well, I've been stood here looking at it. Now, normally, I don't see it set up like this, so it's got my sort of brain thinking,
it's lovely, isn't it?
What am I going to do with it? Yes.
Well, where to start? You're going to be in heaven. What's the first thing you're instantly drawn to here? And I'll pick it up. I know which one it's going to be.
Kyanite.
Yeah, I mean, what a treat to get genuine kyanite.
Look at those colours.
I know.
They're just... And against the next strand, which you'll bring across in a minute, is just... What a combination.
Do you know, I don't think I've ever known a designer, a guest designer, to have kyanite in a challenge. So this is quite a treat.
No, it's beautiful.
Beautiful treat. Genuine kyanite. Followed by your favourite beautiful labradorite, and we don't often see labradorite in this particular cut. This is pretty phenomenal, and those two together
just perfect.
Are exquisite, aren't they? Because
absolutely perfect.
The blue that you see in the labradorite in the Schiller is just going to work so well. And then I know this is another one of your classic strands that you always have at your craft fair.
Yeah, absolutely. Biggest seller. Second best seller after Amethyst.
We had a craft fair the other day, didn't you?
Yes, did Sunday.
How did it go?
Woodstock. Really well.
Yeah.
And I must thank, there were so many ladies that came to see me, viewers. I mean, one lady, Dawn, came all the way from Watford.
Oh!
And she came and we had a coffee and a chinwag, and so thank you ever so much for all the ladies that came to visit me on Sunday.
That's nice,
it was lovely to meet you all in person.
Lovely to get the support, isn't it?
It's lovely.
So we've got rose quartz, labradorite and kyanite, but we've also got some added extras today, okay? So we're looking at 200 carats of kyanite in the nuggets, 200 carats of labradorite in the drop star nuggets, 440 carats of rose quartz squares that are 20 mils in size. Don't often see rose quartz like that. Really interested to see what Mark's going to do with that. And then we add these into the equation. This is not going to be available till the end of the show today. It's a pack of 10 gold finished copper beads in, the gold coloured mesh rondelle beads, 25 by 30, 5 in a pack. But also, you lucky thing, look at these. Beautiful. We have got, in 6 different styles, it reminds me of sort of Italian boutique style, actually.
Beautiful. And shall I tell you what I really like about this little pack is the fact that you've got doubles.
Yes.
You've got doubles of 4 of those pieces. So straight away I'm thinking earrings and, you know, little charms on a bracelet or a pendant drop. But to have 4 sets of 2, that's just perfect.
It's fabulous, isn't it? Yep. Absolutely fabulous. What are you thinking, Mark? Are you thinking necklaces, bracelets?
Bit of each, actually. I might do a little bit of wire wrapping on the rose quartz, and then I might do a bit, because I've brought my crochet hook with me today, so I might do a bit of a crochet with the other drops.
Please don't ask me to do a demo, please. Last time Mark asked me to do a demo on crochet, by the end of the demo he was literally like, I don't understand why she's still not getting it. So yeah, I'm not very good at crocheting, but you can't be good at everything.
Oh no, absolutely, no.
So fantastic challenge.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. I'm going to leave it with you then.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Right.
You lucky thing. This is going to keep you quiet, isn't it?
Thank you very much.
I'm rather jealous, actually. We're going to go back, but I'll keep nattering to you, don't you worry.
No, go for it. Go for it.
I'm going to launch a bit of a competition today, which is always lovely, isn't it? I want you to text in because I'd like you to help us out with something. I want you to tell me what you think this green gemstone is. Now, this seems to be a gemstone that fools everybody because a lot of people are not able to instantly recognise it, and it creates such an intrigue. It's a flower cut. Injuring myself. This is a flower cut gemstone strand that we're looking at here. Beautiful greens. It's a bottom strand, and I want you to text in. 60777 is the text number. Include your answer and your customer number. You have to have your customer number in there. That's very important. Start your text message with JM Studio 60777. We'd love to hear from you. And should we do it as the first person to text in? First person to text in with the correct answer gets to win. Mark's thinking about it. Amelia's thinking about it. Ooh, what do we reckon it could be? I know, but I'm not going to say. Don't forget 1.25 and 1.5mm antique bronze wire coming up. We've got brand new strands, 3 brand new kits, but we're kicking it off with something massive. Oh my goodness, number 7, did you say? There is so much here. And Mark, this is a perfect one for us to have a natter about because it's inspired by you. Macrame. How did macrame originate for you as a designer, Mark?
It was funny actually because it must have been about a year ago now. We had a little section on the show in the old studio called Challenge the Designer, and viewers would write in with a list of 10 items. It could be strands, it could be findings. Yeah. They were given to a designer and they had to take it away and make some jewellery. Okay. And one of the kits that I was sent was by a lady who wanted me to make some jewellery for her husband and teenage sons. Okay. And one of the particular points of this kit was a set of hemp cord. So I thought, right, what can I do with this? So I looked at Debbie's first DVD on macrame. I thought, I could learn this, and made a few bracelets. Wonderful. And then overnight, for some bizarre reason, I was given the monocle of macrame king. So everything to do with macrame has been put onto my shoulders now, which has been fantastic because, as you know, we've done the second DVD and that sort of thing. That's how it started. It was literally a challenge that was set for me. Never done macrame before, and see what's happened. Well, it just goes to show you, doesn't it? You know, Mark started off as a designer, as a jewellery maker who hadn't made any macrame before. He learned everything he knew from the first DVD, and he has gone on to be the designer that has launched and created this second DVD, which has been one of the biggest selling DVDs of all time on Jewellery Maker. This is macrame. Everything that you need to know about how to do this incredible weaving techniques. What particular techniques do you learn on the DVD, Mark? We learn 6 techniques altogether. Wonderful. Oh, that's quite a lot, isn't it? Yeah, square, twist, we do running weave, a different sort of ladder stitch. So I think there are 6 or 7 techniques. Wonderful. On the DVD. And so some of them there are 2 basics which feature on the first DVD. 4 new techniques, but the whole premise behind this DVD was to show you that you don't just need hemp. You can use beading thread, ribbon, silk cord, everything that you've got in your stash at home, wire. I know, I love the wire with macrame, I must admit.
So you get the DVD in there, and really essential. Even if you've got the DVD, get this because you can just give it to your best mate. I'm also going to bring you, as you can see, some beautiful jewellery examples behind me there. And can you see each so different there, and incorporating different sizes of gemstones? So I think that's really important. And I find with macrame, your gemstones go so far, don't they? Because actually you only need sometimes 4 or 5 stones, don't you, Mark? We've got 3 meters of black flat cord, okay? So as you say, the cord, perfect for macrame. This
is wonderful as well. This is a new addition for us. I think we demoed it for the first time on the birthday show on Saturday, and it's beautiful to work with. It feels fabulous, actually. It's gorgeous. Really soft touch. Beautiful, beautiful. Really lovely. So that's 3 meters. That's going to go a long way. And then we've got some wonderful gemstones. Now, I've never seen this particular gemstone cut in this particular way, so this is really lovely. Bit of a treat. It's 160 carats of yellow tiger's eye in the donut cut. Now that, with the black cord, is just going to look gorgeous. You know, how on earth have you even cut that? I mean, I thought the flower cut was intricate, but this is just extraordinary, isn't it? Absolutely extraordinary. And it's that beautiful chatoyancy that we're looking at with the tiger's eye. I like to describe it as sort of silk meets satin, because that shimmer just moves over the stone. It's beautiful. You can, if you're crafty, put your teeny tiny sea beads through the centre of that. But I have to say, the sun is shining, I'm in the mood for summer, so I'm going to bring in some flowers. And you've got some smaller spacer beads here as well, but you have got big, impactful rhodonite. Now this is huge, folks, 440 carats. I mean, that's a massive, massive carat weight, only over 2, 4, 6, 8 individual stones. So we're talking about big carat weights of individual stones here. Rhodonite is completely unique because of these really wonderful strawberry tones, these beautiful blacks and greys. They're wonderful. They're 30 millimeters in size. I quite fancy using them as a wire wrapped ring as well as a macrame. It's just going to look absolutely gorgeous. And it's fair to say, Mark, I think that you can macrame any size stone, can't you? Absolutely anything. Yeah. Absolutely anything. Wonderful. So anything you've got in your stash that you want to add to this, go for it. These are 2 extraordinary strands with the cord and the DVD. Now we're going to offer you a very, very, very special deal, and you can buy it by calling on the free phone number. It is inspired by Mark, by the wonderful designs that he's produced over the last months, even almost sort of last 6 months with macrame. It's just been extraordinary. Now you should be paying almost £23. That's awesome. That's awesome for those 2 gemstone strands for the hemp cord and the DVD. But today, you're not going to be paying anywhere near that price. Today, you're only going to be paying, on this beautiful sunny day, we're going to be paying £14.95. That is extraordinary. Do you know, I have paid more than that for a single strand of rhodonite, as we should be, as they're genuine gemstones of quality like this. But you get tiger's eye, macrame DVD, and the hemp cord for £14.95. You're going to learn all of the different techniques, 6 different techniques on the DVD, really broken down in its most simplest form. And perhaps you're thinking, I need a new hobby, I need something new to learn in jewellery making. This is the opportunity today. £14.95 with your 30-day money-back guarantee. Needless to say, a very busy morning, because you know when we have Mark on the show, we have the most incredible demos, we have the most incredible deals, and I'm on the show as well, so we're just going to have an amazing day. Less than £15. Well done, everybody. 0800 644 655. Rhodonite 30mm flowers, 160 carats of tiger's eye donuts, and 3 meters of the black flat cord and the macrame edition 2 DVD, all for a reduced price of £14.95. Very, very limited though. QIGCO1 is your item code. Well done, everybody. Hold those phone lines, available till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning or until stocks last. Don't forget, antique bronze wire. We've got lapis lazuli, coated chalcedony, and a double strand of natural turquoise coming up later on the show. I'm waiting for that one, I must admit. Now, we've got 3 sensational kits on the show today, and we're going to be seeing demos from Mark and examples of his beautiful jewellery as well. And I'd say this is very different, this kit, to anything that I've seen on The Late Show. It's organic, it's beautiful, and each strand has its total and utterly unique beauty. And I'm going to start it off, it's a 4-strand bundle today with some beautiful gold findings. And I'm going to start it off, I think, with one of the most elegant cuts that we've seen from Smoky Quartz. 75 carats. 75 carats
of beautiful smoky quartz. 75 carats, that is beautiful. We don't see a lot of smoky quartz anymore, do we? We really don't. But this sparkle is absolutely exquisite. This delicate chocolate brown hue, and I have to say the clarity on these stones are very special indeed. This adds a little bit of glitz, adds a little bit of glamour, doesn't it? And then 9x6 in the faceted drops. Now, smoky quartz I think is wonderful in the summer because instead of using black, because I spend all summer wearing black, let's be honest, and by the summer and by the spring, I don't want to wear black anymore. And I think in the summertime, even in the daytime, smoky quartz is perfect for the summer because it's a lot less harsh than black, isn't it? And it really works well with all those beautiful spring-like and summery tones. It's marvellous. And look no further for elegant earrings, centerpieces or little leaves of flowers. Really beautiful. Can you imagine it in a ring as well? Sort of a flower-shaped ring. That would look beautiful. We then have spring on a strand. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. 95 carats of beautiful, almost sort of morganite pinks, lavender amethysts, a beautiful subtle green and yellow. I love it. I love the serenity this gemstone brings. It's calming, it's soothing, and it's so versatile. 95 carats in the 6mm rounds. And can you see the smoky quartz works with every single one of those gemstones? And then another classic strand for this time of the year is a beautiful and delectable green aventurine. Do you know, I really don't think there is another hue of green out there like the green aventurine, because for me it has sort of a dusky green quality to it, incredibly unique. And we're looking at 185 carats the green aventurine. In the rondelles, another fabulous shape. 8x4mm in size, and I just think that smoky quartz in the green aventurine looks incredible. Can I get Kim to confirm my next strand, the type of wood that we've got here? Because I haven't got it on the screen. Confirm again. Rubble's wood. Rubble's wood, so really organic here. What I love about the wood strands that we have is it gives you such an incredible look, but it's so lightweight. So lightweight. Great for men's jewellery as well. And the luster and the polish that you've got on that wood, where you can see sort of the tree rings almost, can't you? And that beautiful, beautiful pattern and really unique. But the kits provide you with a one-stop shop for everything that you need for your jewellery making. So you don't need to go onto our website and buy all the different components because you've got everything in the one kit. We provide you with 4 genuine gemstone strands, but we also provide you with findings and your beading materials and gift bags. So the findings are phenomenal, okay? Now this is very luxurious. 42 pieces of gold-plated sterling silver. Now, we all know that sterling silver is incredibly expensive at the moment, but then to dip it in the luxury of genuine gold is a luxury boutique feel. The predictions in the gem trade are that by the end of 2013, sterling silver prices may have doubled. So moving forward, if the predictions are right, we will not be able to bring you prices like this on sterling silver and gold if the predictions are right. So take advantage of the situation now while the prices are still as they are. That's your eye pins, your head pins, your 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, your jump rings in the 8mm and the 5mm. You've then got your 3 bolt ring clasps and your crimp beads. Essential, and it's that really strong harvest yellow that you get from the gold that I think is just beautiful. We've also got your beading thread, your clear elastic and your monofilament. So 3 different types of your beading materials, and they're all so essential, and you get that all included in the kit. You also get a large purple organza gift bag to keep everything in, which a kit comes in, and it's unbranded. It just says genuine handmade jewellery on the side. So you could, you could use that as well if you wanted to for selling your jewellery. So I'm not going to put you to the trouble of going and buying all these components separately. That's the whole point of the kit. We make life easy. And if you do go and buy all the components separately, you will be paying £43. £43. We are looking at sterling silver and gold. We are looking at 4 genuine gemstones. We are looking at all the beading materials. What a treat. What a treat. Get darling 0800 644 655. This is the Larkspur Jewellery Kit VXGC48. 42 pieces, but guess what? It's not £43, it's this price instead. 24.95. What a fantastic saving today. These are your genuine gemstones, not glass, not plastic, not synthetics, but genuine gemstones. That's smoky quartz, the green aventurine, the wood, and the multicoloured quartz. Beautiful. You've got different shapes here. You've got drops and plain rounds and rondelles. You've got 80 metres of monofilament, 50 metres of beading thread, and 6+ metres of clear elastic. If you're new, don't forget you'll be getting your free DVD and booklet. Free with your first order, which is always lovely, and they're hot tips of how to get started with your jewellery making, how to keep in touch with us, how to develop your jewellery making skills, and you get that for free, and we'd so love to welcome you. Jewellery Maker is all about showing you how to make jewellery using genuine gemstones, and that's where our guest designers come in, because I tell you what, they are here to show us the most incredible techniques. Highlights of the DVD on your screen there, because you've got to master the basic techniques first, Mark, haven't you?
Absolutely, and I'm still referring back to the DVD even now, you know, even after 18 months, and the booklet. I mean, I'm like many of the viewers, I'm really good at watching something on screen rather than looking at at a pamphlet. So as I said, I'm still using that DVD even now.
And I have to say, the DVD really breaks it down quite simply, exactly how to do the techniques. Highlights of the booklet as well. This is for free, that you're getting with your order of £24.95. And don't forget, if you want to send this back to me at any time, if you change your mind, you've got 30 days in which to do that. Even, dare I say it, even if you start making your jewellery and you think, do you know what, it's not for me, it's not right for me, send it back. Within 30 days from when it arrives at your house, you'll get a full money back guarantee. Where else can you do that? And where else can you dial on a free phone number? We're so looking forward to welcoming you to the show. £24.95 instead of £43. I think that's an awesome deal. So we're going to be going over to Mark. Mark probably got this kit a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of days, knowing us. A week ago. And what did you think when you first saw Larkspur jewellery kits?
First thing I was to see, I'm a huge green aventurine fan.
Me too.
And I haven't seen it in this particular shape, so that was the first thing I saw. And then the smoky quartz is just so exquisite. You know, it's a very delicate kit, which sometimes we get quite large beads, so it's nice to work with something a bit small and really delicate. And then I came across the multi-strand quartz. And that was it. That with the green aventurine and the smoky quartz is exquisite, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful.
So where did you start first?
Well, I started with this.
Did you?
This little rosette necklace.
And I love this rosette with the yellow of the multicoloured quartz.
Well, I separated all the colours because there are 5 different colour ranges. You've got the purples, the whites, you've got the pale yellow, there's a slight green, and then nearly a citrine yellow. And so I've separated all the colours. We can see the colour range in the earrings.
Yes.
Here,
and this is where you've used the larger jump ring.
Yes.
Really nice feature there.
And it's really nice. I haven't had a kit with gold-plated silver for such a long time, so it was a real pleasure to use it. It
is a bit of a treat, isn't it? Because a lot of our kits are gold-plated copper. So for those of you who might be new and you're thinking, oh, you know, they have kits all the time with the gold-plated stainless silver, we really don't actually. It's very rare to see that. Those are earrings I can just so imagine wearing this summer, you know. They're
very elegant, aren't they? They're very elegant.
Very elegant.
That's the smoky quartz for you. I mean, it just transforms a piece of jewellery.
It really does, doesn't it? And smoky quartz with this necklace is the feature, isn't it? With the green aventurine.
Yeah, and again,
were you pleased with this?
I've separated the colours of the quartz. If you notice, I've got the smoky quartz drop on the bottom, and then as you work up, you've got the lavender, and then the sort of the paler pink colour.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about that multicoloured quartz strand is that you do have those different colours to work with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at this. So the smoky quartz, the beautiful lavenders, the baby pinks with the green aventurine. That is so beautiful, isn't it?
And then all the whites I've taken to go around the outside of the necklace.
Lovely.
It's beautiful. Because I've used the eye pins, you can attach, if you had some more of the smoky quartz left, you can attach even more onto the bottom of the necklace.
Yeah. That's really beautiful. Matching bracelet.
This is where the wood started coming in. So,
how did you find working with that?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We haven't had wood kits for such a long time.
Well, I remember when we first met on Jewellery Maker, that's the time where we had a lot of the wood strands, and then they seemed to disappear, didn't they?
So it's a really nice size 6mm as well. So I've done a sort of a take on the ladder weave bracelet with the aventurine and the wood. And a man or a woman could wear that. Absolutely. Great unisex bracelet, isn't it? And then the very beautiful, elegant earrings. Mark, what a beautiful kit. But as I said, very delicate, which I don't tend to get delicate. I don't know whether managers upstairs give me kits with quite big beads because I'm a chap, I don't know. So it's nice for me to have a more delicate, feminine kit. So that was beautiful. Wonderful.
So 2 big necklaces, 2 bracelets, a beautiful pair of rings. Was that everything that you used down?
Everything.
Yeah. And they're really gem-heavy pieces, aren't they, everybody?
Yes.
£24.95. We'll go straight on to the demo. Well done. It's going to be becoming limited soon. So do get darling nice and early. Are we going to do the rosette?
We're going to have a go.
Yay! Fantastic.
Now, I'm using monofilament, which is a real pain on the camera. but hopefully you'll be able to see a bit of the demo. So what I've got here, I've got a piece of monofilament. The reason I'm using monofilament is the holes in the smoky quartz will take beading thread,
Okay.
but with this sort of technique you need something a bit more fluid, a bit more organic, so hence why I'm using the nylon thread.
And for everyone at home who might be new buying this kit,
Yes.
essentially what is monofilament? What does it provide you to do?
Well, monofilament is a very, very fine, very strong thread, very reminiscent to fishing line. So
Okay.
my dad was a great fisherman
Okay.
in his day, and so this isn't new for me, monofilament. And it just, it's, as I said, it's a lot more fluid than beading thread.
Okay.
If you want to do things like necklaces where you don't want any of the threads showing, illusion necklaces I think they call them, you can use it for that sort of thing. And some of the finer beads, the gems of distinction strands, because they've got
Yes,
such fine
yes.
holes, this is absolutely perfect
Okay.
for working with that.
Wonderful. Good stuff.
Perfect,
Lovely.
Perfect. So what I've got is I've got a piece of monofilament about 2 foot long, and this in effect is a slight variation of the ladder weave, of which us designers love. It's one of our basic techniques. But it's very simple, similar to that. So I've got one of the citrine yellow quartz in between 2 of the smoky quartz there. Centralise them in the middle of the piece of monofilament, and then you take one end and you push it back through, doesn't matter which side you start, of the first smoky quartz. And when you pop this through and pull it together, like so, you'll see them folding up on each
Yeah.
other. So that in effect is 1/5 of the rosette. So to do the next piece, as you see on the left hand side here, we've got a little yellow quartz, so we
Yeah.
pop another yellow quartz on that side. So pop one of those on. If anyone has got the little helping hands at home with a little magnifying glass, this would be perfect.
Yeah, they're quite handy, aren't
They
they?
are, yeah.
Excuse
So,
the pun.
so we've popped on one of the quartz one side of the thread, and then we pop on one of the smoky quartz. As you said, this is such an elegant drop. It's just beautiful.
And I feel like we're seeing a bit less of smoky quartz than we used
I haven't
to.
seen any for such a long time. No, you're right. You're right.
And actually, to come to think of it, there's very little of smoky quartz on the website at all. So if you've been on the hunt for it, grab this, guys, in the kit, because that price is so good.
Yeah, we haven't got very much amethyst either at the moment, have we? It's bizarre.
Well, we've got an amethyst star coming up later. We cater for everything today.
Have we?
Yes, we do, yes.
I didn't see that.
Well, you know, some things I like to keep from you, Mark, you know.
So again,
It's
we
nice
just
to have some surprises, isn't it?
okay. So we pop that through, and then as you just keep building it up and building it up.
I think the clarity you're going to see on that smoky quartz is pretty phenomenal as well, and sometimes quite difficult to get clarity like that in quartz. So, you know, really enjoy that when you get it home. It's lovely.
See, I would normally use my black board
Yeah.
to do this, but it's really difficult for the viewers to see. So
It's
I'll
wonderful with the
persevere.
monofilament because you just see the gemstone, don't you?
Oh yes, no, absolutely, absolutely.
When you've got something as elegant as this, it's the way it should be, really.
Oops.
Wiggling around. Quite springy, isn't it, the monofilament?
It is, yes. I'll probably cut far too much for the demo here. So that's the third piece. So what you do is you keep repeating this.
Okay.
So if I show it this way, so the top strand, the left-hand strand, you would then add the next quartz, the next yellow quartz, and with the right-hand strand, you would add another of the smoky quartz. So if I can pass me the necklace across,
Yeah.
I'll lay it flat on here. So what I found is that I used 9 of the smoky quartz, and you will find that after a while it'll start making the rosette shape
Yeah.
itself, and then 9 of the citrine colour quartz around the edge. And then what you do is when you get to the end is in here, instead of adding another quartz and a smoky quartz, you use the bead that you originally started from, so you revert back to the first one, and then you tie it off together, and then all I've done then is taken a piece of the good old beading thread that we get, made up the necklace and fed it through one of the citrine quartz
Yeah.
to actually make the necklace there. So you could actually detach that, and you could actually use that to make an amazing ring if you wanted to wire wrap it as
You
well.
could, and I'm thinking earrings. Why not go
No,
for the
absolutely.
whole...
You've got enough in the kit to make 2. That'd be
So beautiful.
So if you just remember, it's that ladder weave technique that's on the basic DVD,
Yes.
I believe. And then, as I said, this will just form a circle in itself. And then the last bead, which will be the 9th, you put the beading threads through the first one that you started with and tie it off really securely. And then you'll have that rosette to then make the necklace with.
Fantastic. Looks simple enough to me and looks absolutely exquisite. I'd never thought it would be simple.
It's beautiful. It's very, very simple.
Really beautiful. You should be paying over £43, but no, not today. You're paying £24.95, but only till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. 75 carats of smoky quartz faceted drops, 95 carats of multicoloured quartz, 185 carats of green aventurine, and a beautiful strand of the plain browns of that beautiful tropical wood. We have monofilament, beading thread, clear elastic, and your gift bag, all for £24.95. Amazing. 0800 644 655. And not forgetting your 42 pieces of gold-plated sterling silver eye pins, head pins, shepherd hooks, jump rings, bolt ring clasps and crimps, and the demo there from Mark, and we'll put all of the pictures on Facebook. They'll be there later today or tomorrow morning. Facebook, Jewellery Maker UK. £24.95. Fabulous. Now, it's not just Mark who's really talented, it's you as well, so we're going to read some of your entries from the Wall of Fame. So many Wall of Fame entries coming in as always, and always so wonderful to see all of the designs that are coming through, because they truly are beautiful. And we're going to start with macrame, because obviously we had the macrame DVD a little bit earlier, and this is beautiful. What a gorgeous colour.
Use of wire, it's beautiful.
Yes. 56 is this number entry from the lovely Jane. Jane, congratulations. Jane has said, hello, just recovering from yesterday's 12-hour show. Trust me, so are we. My son sorted out my computer so I could watch the programme live after 1 o'clock. Everyone made it such fun, and all the time and the effort was so worth it for such a good cause. My Wall of Fame for this week started with the bracelet of blue shell pearls and 0.8 silver-plated copper wire. And I'd followed Sarah with, when she demonstrated the technique last week. Decided to make a necklace and earrings and add a blue quartz faceted rounds and silver gizmo wire at the back of the neck. It took me a while to get the hang of the hook fastener, but was well worth all the practice. Going to stay in Monday morning and watch the programme live, so must remember to log in so I can snap up the bargains. Hope everyone is keeping well, and Carol is definitely blooming nicely. Take care, everyone. Bye from Jane. Jane, thank you very much, and I'll pass on your message to Carol. Beautiful, beautiful design there. Carol is blooming, isn't she?
She is, no, she certainly is, she certainly is.
Oh, it's the cut, isn't it? Yeah, the flower cut.
Okay, next one I have is number 57, and this features the calla lily, as we did with the agate from the early bird this morning. And this is from Marilyn in Littlehampton, and Marilyn says, congratulations to all on Jewellery Maker on your 3rd birthday. Here is my entry for this week's wall, made from gorgeous deep purple amethyst beads and the beautiful, beautiful quartz leaf beads from the Loving Collection bundle. Clear quartz spaces, all from Jewellery Maker. Amazing results with so little effort from me. Keep these gorgeous gems coming, and that's Marilyn from Littlehampton, number 57.
That is lovely, beautiful. And we've got another strand of that cut coming up later on in the show as well. Lots of treats, Mark, as always. Now, this is really interesting. How striking. Wow. Number 58. I've not seen anything like this before.
That would suit your dress today.
Be lovely, wouldn't it? It would be lovely. Paula in Essex says, hi all, here's my first Wall of Fame entry, as well as my first wire bangle. Paula, that is absolutely, but your first wire bangle
amazes me.
My first wire bangle did not look anything like that. It is 2 pieces of 1mm copper wire through a gizmo coil of 1mm blue wire, partly inspired by a gizmo coil stretchy gem I made last week. It started out too small, so I added a second piece of copper wire for a second set of spirals, and ended up with one end being a little sloppier than I would have liked. But altogether, I like the finished bracelet well enough. Still not sure whether I'll add a clasp or leave it as a slip-on. I quite like it as in it. I think it would take away from the detailing of the spiral. Stunning. You can move it slightly up the arm as well, couldn't you? Very Grecian goddess. Paula, well done, my darling, and fabulous. If that's the first, looking forward to seeing the rest.
Fantastic. One of my favourite gems here, number 59. And this is from Sue from Surrey. Hi Sue, here is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I think these yellow quartz, now I thought that was citrine. That's just beautiful. Goes so well with my buzzy bee. I call this my honey necklace, and I hope you all like it as much as I do. I really enjoy the show and all the demonstrations, so please keep up the good work. Kind regards, and that's Sue from Surrey, number 59.
Well done, Sue. That's fantastic. Now, our final entry for this section of Wall of Fame is really, really unique. Lots of you jewellery makers have been making really interesting sort of sculptures, as it were, with Sculpey clay. And what I want us to admire here is the attention to detail, because this is almost sort of a beautiful portrait of a baby made from Sculpey clay from Kirsty. And Kirsty says, this is a baby I made from Sculpey clay and have painted with acrylics. Look at the attention to detail, the facial features.
Beautiful. Those little feet.
I know! And his little nose. Oh, how cute. I have used the clay to make some pieces of jewellery and have found I really enjoyed sculpturing with it too. From Kirsty. Kirsty, congratulations. That is so beautiful. Amazing attention to detail. More Wall of Fame coming up later.
Fantastic.
2 brand new kits, brand new strands, and if you've just got that kit, you might want some tools to get going. So here's some more info on our tools.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new Jewellery Maker hobby.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Welcome back, I'm Charlie. Lovely to be here with you, with my good friend Mark. We're here with you right through till lunchtime for another incredible show. It's really nice to be with you on the morning show because I usually present the late show. We've got 1.5 and 1.25mm antique bronze wire coming up later. Woohoo! So looking forward to that. So looking forward to that. But we also have some brand new gemstone strand launches today as well. And we've seen the natural turquoise, we've seen the lapis lazuli and the coated chalcedony. Now for the faceted multi-coloured quartz. Isn't that pretty? Coming up very, 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 very soon. A little bit of a hint there. Stay tuned. Loads coming up. 2 brand new kits coming up. One of the kits has got a Gems of Distinction strand. I know. But I honestly think that our producer Kim today has ever so slightly lost the plot. I think all the sunshine has gone to her. Sunshine has gone to her head because the deal that she's about to do next, I think, is ridiculous. I can't believe that she's going to do it. We are bringing you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands, but essentially 6 because one of them is a double strand. And Mark is going to kill me for bringing this onto a show when he's on because he can't buy it. A double strand of ruby zoisite, but I reckon it's some of the finest ruby zoisite we've had because it's really unusual to see the amount of ruby reds that you've got on this gemstone strand. Usually you just see a flicker of ruby reds, but that is really strong. Mark, do you hate me just a little bit?
I love ruby zoisite. That is really rich, isn't it? My word, gosh.
Absolutely beautiful. What is it that you love about ruby zoisite?
Well, I'd never heard of it until I joined Jewellery Maker, and then I was told that it was a member of the tanzanite family. It was a zoisite family, so that's really romantic straight away.
Yeah.
And then to be told that it's actually got ruby crystals in the stone.
I know.
mean, so for me, who does jewellery parties and that sort of thing, to actually talk to people, show them this strand and point out that these are actual ruby crystals forming in the stone.
It's a conversation starter, isn't it?
And it's a member of the zoisite tanzanite family. It's just a winner. It's just beautiful.
And Mark has completely just let us in on the secret there. So the zoisite is a tanzanite family. The ruby, of course, from the corundum family, and they grow together. They form together in this incredible gemstone. So you get the really bright greens, deep greens, with the most beautiful ruby reds. And if you've never been lucky enough or been able to afford to buy ruby, because let's face it, it's so expensive, it's my birthstone, and I recently bought ruby zoisite, and I've just adored it. This is a double strand. A double strand. 290 carats of your ruby zoisite small nuggets, and in the nugget cut as well, Mark. I mean, what an added treat.
Well, at home, I tend to use it quite a lot with garnet.
Yes.
So garnet rounds mixed with ruby zoisite, it just brings out the greens and the reds. It's beautiful.
That is a wonderful combination, actually. It is a 90 centimetre strand. Well, there's no need to show off Jewellery Maker, is there? They're 5x4 to 10x5. Then I'm bringing in another one of Mark and I's favourite. It's pre-night. Now you're going to be really, really, really sort of taken back by the beautiful fresh greens and the golden hue that you get here. It's quite angelic in a way. I just think it's really just idyllic. It's beautiful. This is the spring strand, isn't it? 250 carats of pre-night in the drop style medium nuggets. They're 10x6 to 16x11 mils. Get darling early. I'm not going to let you down on the deal. It's called the Bold Beauty. Now, to bring in the boldness, look at that. Oh, yes. That is fabulous. 65 carats of Amazonite. Now, Amazonite it gives me a spring in my step. It is just the most gorgeous, minty, sort of greeny blue, isn't it? Sort of a minty blue in this particular strand. And Amazonite, of course, named after the Amazon River. The majority of Amazonite, of course, comes from Brazil. And it's just so beautiful, and it's a colour that so many people can wear, men and women. Then we bring in the lustre of hematite. And I just love these, absolutely love these. Actually, we'll just double check whether the hematite is supposed to be in this bundle. No, it's not. So, Mr. Hematite, I don't know where you came from, but you're not in this particular gemstone bundle. He was just trying to show off, wasn't he? And get in there, Mr. Hematite. And then, look at your next gemstone strand. This is a ready-to-wear necklace, okay? A ready-to-wear necklace with a sterling silver clasp, with a sterling silver lobster claw fastening there. Genuine cultured pearls, okay? Genuine cultured pearls and Cambalba jasper. Beautiful rare type of jasper that is known for its incredible dark greens, almost sort of rich greens. That with the malachite later is going to look exquisite. We have got an amazing opportunity. Do you know the necklace on its own? Have a look. I'm going to bring the necklace over here so that you can see it full length. You've got 3 different shapes in that one necklace. Absolutely beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That necklace on its own is $14.95. Get on the phone lines now, 0800 644 655. Buy online at jewellerymaker.com. We're not going to let you down. This is flying out already. We haven't even revealed the price. You need to get darling. You are getting everything for $17.95, and considering that pearl necklace is $14.95, that is absolutely ridiculous. You're paying £3 more. £4 more. £3 more, £4. I don't know. £4 more? $14.95, $56, yes. £4 more. My mental arithmetic is terrible. £4 more for your pre-night, for your double strand of ruby zoisite, for quality like that, for your Amazonite. Mark is shaking his head. He's disapproving. I'm not surprised. Mark, this is ridiculous, isn't it?
Fantastic. I love those shapes of those corundum, those barrels. I just love them.
They're so unusual.
And we normally we don't ever get them with the pearls, so this is a bonus, isn't it?
I know.
So you can make a stretchy out of the pearls on their own.
I want to put the pearls or the Amazonite, actually, or even the pre-nights.
Oh,
really lovely. And of course, if you bought Mark's Chips and Nuggets DVD a couple of months ago and you learnt the techniques, some of these strands are going to be absolutely perfect for that.
That's amazing.
That is absolutely phenomenal. 17 95 0800 644 655. Don't forget, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. One postage and packaging today, regardless of how many pieces you buy. So if you buy with myself or Jenny tonight, you'll only pay 1 P&P regardless of how many pieces you buy, and that's fantastic. And don't forget, you're getting the free DVD and booklet. New buyers, lovely to have your company. New DVD and booklet, free DVD and booklet, free with your first order. And to open your order, all you have to do is give us a call on that free phone number. Of course, buy on our website at jewellerymaker.com. $14.95 just for the necklace, but you're getting everything for $17.95. Fantastic. Add it to your order. That has got to be one of the biggest deals of the morning. Hold the lines. Well done. Well done, everybody. That was absolutely fantastic. Oh, my word. Look at what we have now. Can someone do me a favour? Could Amelia do me a favour and grab the rough of the pyrite stone there? Is that all right? Can you grab me the pyrite there? Amelia was like, who's talking to me? There's too many female voices. No, the pyrite. Yeah, there we are. Thank you, honey. I'm not usually this bossy, but I just want to show you something. The reason I'm showing this to you is because we have a strand in this bundle of pyrite, and I just always think it's so amazing to see a rough piece of pyrite. This is something I really dream of having in my house one day. And we're always talking, aren't we, about gemstones to have as ornaments in the house, Mark. This is going to be one of those that you just want. Now, look. Can you see the lustre on the pyrite naturally is phenomenal? But you can see the way in which it forms makes it very, very, very difficult to cut. So when you see the gemstone strand that I'm about to bring you, you can see that it's a very, very skilled lapidus that has to get it from the rough of the stone to the pyrite strand. So I just think it's so beautiful whenever we have pyrite to show you the rough of the stone, and that's very, very rare to see that. It's beautiful, isn't it? One day it might go missing from here. Kim wants it as well. Well, I'll fight you for it. And we're not sawing it in half. We have got 250 carats of pyrite. Now, what you're going to see is the master craftsman, because to get it from the rough of the stone to the strand, I think is amazing. I mean, it's perfect for vintage jewellery, isn't it? Perfect for your antique jewellery. This with the antique bronze wire later is just going to look incredible. And these are faceted rounds. I love this sort of, for me, it might sound a bit daft, but it has a bit of an ancient feel to it. It's got that aged look, doesn't it? Which is why it is perfect for vintage jewellery. It really, really is. Now, these are exquisite, aren't they? 8mm of 250 carats, faceted rounds, and my word, you wait until you see what you're getting it with, because this is tiger's eye cut like I've never seen it before. We've already had donuts, but look what we've got now. We've got marquise cut tiger's eye. Have you ever seen it? You might have seen it on the morning show, Mark, but I certainly haven't. Marquise cut tiger's eye. Oh my!
We're getting some amazing shapes, aren't we, at the moment?
Amazing shapes. Yeah. This, for me, is what I've been looking for, because a single piece of hemp cord with one of those on a necklace for a guy would be a hot seller at a craft fair, because that's so what guys like wearing, isn't it?
No, you're right, absolutely.
And I just love the caramel colours, the toffee colours that you're seeing. And look at that polish. It is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. These are yellow tiger's eye marquises. They're 30 by 8mm. This is the golden touch you need to get darling. Item code DBGC73. And then finally, this sensational gemstone strand is like looking at the Sahara Desert for me. It's when you see that shot of a desert and the sand starts to crack. It's just so unusual and so picturesque. Funnily enough, it's picture jasper. 220 carats in the faceted rounds, 10 mils. These three work so well together, but you don't have to use them together. You can use them separately. This is an awesome opportunity to own 3 gemstone strands that are totally and utterly unique. DBGC 73. Mark, what do you do with a bundle like this? Is this men's jewellery? Is this women's jewellery for you?
Well, I always, whenever I see pyrite, I try to grab it.
Yes,
I've got a stash of pyrite because it just goes with so many bits and pieces. I mean, we had the Tiger's Eye donuts earlier, right at the beginning of the show, Now I've got 2, 3, 4 mil that would fit in the centre of those donuts,
Yes.
so just to bring out the colour. So you definitely have it in your stash, and as you said, the tiger's eye for men's jewellery.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It'd be
And I
perfect,
love
wouldn't it?
picture Jasper.
I've just had an idea actually. That donut cut tiger's eye, you could use it as a centrepiece of a flower and then use the tiger's eye marquise as their
Absolutely.
leaves.
That's faceted, isn't it, that Jasper?
Yes.
That's
Faceted,
unusual.
yeah.
I've never seen that
Very,
before.
very unusual. Usually it's always in the
Yeah.
plain rounds, but that's faceted rounds. And it just brings out that texture even more, doesn't it? Gives it a real different dimension. Even more luxurious.
And instead we've got that bronze wire coming up. It would go with
know.
every single one of those
Oh,
stones.
it so would. Antique bronze wire coming up, 1.25 and 1.5. Should we have a look at it with this? Just to tickle the taste
Even with
buds.
the pyrite looks stunning.
Oh, I think I want it, please. So I want a really, really good price on this. And that's what you're going to get. You should be paying almost £20. Is that all? Well, I'm a little bit scared now to take it lower. Guess what? We're taking even more money off for you. Take advantage, because it's only available till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, but we have hardly any in stock. £14.95. Are we mad? I think we are mad. Everybody, I think Kim has just completely and utterly lost it. Are you feeling all right, Kim? She's feeling very cheeky today, so take advantage of this. It's the golden touch. Yellow tiger's eye, pyrite and picture Jasper. Oh my goodness me, it's amazing. Less than £15 on that free phone number, 0800 644 655. Bar online at jewellerymaker.com. You've got one chance and one chance only. We say it's available till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, but the majority of things on the morning show sell out very, very quickly. If you are watching us on the reruns, always give us a call, because it's always worth trying. Someone might have cancel their order at the last minute, so always give us a call. Earrings, necklaces, bracelets, you name it, really, really gorgeous. I'll leave it with you. I feel bad because I just brought you that bundle of ruby zeolite and I didn't show you the piece of jewellery that had been made up. My bad. So let's have a look now. I'm so sorry. What do you think of this, Mark?
It's stunning. We've got some
Isn't
very
it?
talented ladies upstairs.
We do. We have
Very
some
talented,
wonderful
yes.
jewellery makers that join us on the jewellery making team upstairs. What do we call them? Our
Beading buddies.
Beading buddies.
Yes.
And they're just such wonderful ladies and so talented, and they make jewellery up for us when we know we've got bundles. Graphics coming back in for this: Amazonite, ruby zeolite double strand, pre-night, and the ready-to-wear necklace with the pearls and the sterling silver. Amazing, all for £17.95. Amazing. What a beauty. I mean, I can imagine someone wearing that to a wedding. I've got weddings on the brain, you see, with my brother's wedding in September, so I just keep thinking wedding, wedding, wedding. I know. How lovely. And we've picked my bridesmaid dress, so I'm all happy now, I can relax. It's a lovely sort of nudie, sort of champagne colour. It's amazing. And it's a dress I'd wear again, which is even better, you know? Yeah. Now, I love this. The moment I just had that a little bit of sunset is because Kim was just saying to me in my ear, she's saying, we're going to be able to buy these 2 gemstone strands for less than it costs to buy one of them. Let's think about this. I think you're kind of continuing the sale from yesterday, aren't you, Kim? Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell Paula. Hope Paula's not watching. Hi. We have got 300 carats. Oh my word. Just stop what you are doing, everyone. Put the cup of tea down. Tell the children to be quiet for a moment, which I know is difficult, but try. 300 carats of black agate. Do you know, for me, I'm just going to restrand this and wear it on the neckline until I work out what I'm going to do with it. It's a stunning feature piece with a maxi dress on my holiday in a couple of weeks. That is going to be awesome.
That pyrite we just had in that previous bundle. Just spaced in between the
Yes, we had this in a previous bundle. Look at that.
Yeah.
Add it to your order. Do you use a cut like this for your textural pieces, Mark?
Yes. For They're actually really good. If you, as we were talking about earlier in the first kit, the ladder technique, quadrant weave, you can actually do that with chips as well.
Okay.
And to use that technique with long chips like this, I mean, you can imagine it's quite structural, and you have stones going in all directions. And it's just
I love
beautiful,
that.
beautiful.
Absolutely love that. And they are so soft to the touch. Can you see that luster? It's almost like a vitreous luster, which is like a glass-like luster. And it's just got the most beautiful touch, which is so important, isn't it? When obviously, if you're wearing it, you need it to be comfortable, and that is phenomenal. Genuine black agate, an essential colour. They're 9x3 to 25x6. They're 300 carats. You could even put it with pearls. Can you imagine offsetting it with pearls? So you put it with quite a sort of a modern contemporary look with. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, but brace yourselves for what's happening next, right? My goodness me, we're just showing off now. This is 851 carats. Oh yes, 851 carats of red jasper. Oh my word, in just 2 gemstone strands, we have well over 1,000 carats. In fact, 1,151 carats. And I added that up all myself. And this red jasper, I mean, jasper is such a fabulous gemstone family, isn't it? But the red jasper is extraordinary. It's almost like a terracotta, sort of burgundy colour coming through. And what's really unique is that you also have a bit of sort of a clear transparency to particular sections of it. Really, really unusual. Those are big feature pieces. Can you imagine one as a ring? I mean, that is just going to stand out a mile. And if you looked at the BAFTAs and the Oscars this year, that's what it was all about, that really large solitaire statement ring. And really big colour, just like this. Totally chunky. Oh yeah, totally chunky is the name of the bundle. Do you know, this red jasper is how much? $14.95 for the red jasper, and I said to you that I'm going to bring you a price that is even lower than the price of that gemstone strand. That's phenomenal. Are you going to use them together? Are you going to use them separately? It's up to you. You should be paying how much? £18 in total. That's far too cheap already. But guess what? Today you're going to be paying £11.95 for both gemstone strands. That is absolutely incredible. $11.95 for these 2 gemstone strands. Amazing. It should be $14.95 for that red jasper on its own. I've gone even less than the price of that gemstone strand for both of them. At 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, you're paying $14.95 for 1 strand. Today, $11.95 for 2. Mark?
I know I keep harping on about this, but can you put that pyrite back with the 2 strands now?
Yes. Yeah, lovely, 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 lovely. Look at that. One to add to your order that I bought you earlier in the bundle. And what piece of jewellery do you make with this, Mark? What is this for you with those big feature pieces?
Wow, lots of bracelets, sort of macrame style bracelets, because you'd only need, again, 1 stone. I mean, how would they be on a ring? Would they be too big for a ring?
I think as a ring, it would be fine.
It's substantial, aren't they?
I really like big feature rings, actually. Great conversation starters. And you've got so many pieces of jasper here, haven't you?
That's an amazing strand.
Amazing, amazing strand. Get it home and see it for yourself, because you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, 4 to 5 working days on delivery, and add to your order with your 1 postage and packaging. Well done, everyone. $11.95. Don't forget, still more to come. 1.25, 1.5mm antique bronze wire, brand new gemstone strands to pack into the show today, and 2 brand new kits. So hold those. Yes, we have already done one. Thanks for reminding me, Kim. Yeah. She's very cheeky, isn't she? Very, very cheeky. No, don't slap her. That's a bit rude. Don't take it that far, Claire. Just a slap there. Very cheeky. Guess what? It's a brand new strand. Yay! We love it when we have brand new gemstone strands arrive in the building here at Jewellery Maker. In fact, all the presenters and all the crew rush over to the vault to have a look at these incredible gemstone strands. And look no further than the classic multi-gemstone strand. Now, Kim refuses to tell me the price that she's going to go to on this one, because I think she knows I'd slightly just want to kill her because it's going to be far too low. But I think she thinks I'll get her into trouble by telling Paula how much it's going to be and make her change it. No, I'm serious. This is going to be absolutely awesome. You need to dial very, 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 very quickly indeed. Phone lines are open, website are there. Brand new today, a multicoloured, beautiful gemstone strand of pre-nights, of your pinks, of your amethyst purples. Beautiful. Mark, could you get any more classic than this, really?
Well, I've recently noticed that this particular strand that we're starting to get through now is coming through faceted. Yes. It never used to be in the past.
No, it was always
so to
plain,
have it
wasn't
faceted, I mean, I can see that from over here.
Yeah, and I'm a sucker for sparkle, so faceting is my favourite.
They're beautiful.
Absolute favourite. What would you do with this, Mark?
I would have to split them up.
Would you?
Yeah, split the colours up.
Colour graduation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. You've got 3 or 4 different stones in there, have you? It's 4, isn't it?
1, 2,
3 or 4.
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Colour graduation. What is it that you love about the colour graduation formation so much? Because it seems a lot of designers love working with it, don't they?
I just think it seems to bring out the colours in stones. You can mix. I mean, that stand is beautiful in itself. Don't get me wrong, but I just think if you took away all those purples and just had the purples alone, the colour would just pops. And the same with the pre-night greens and the rose quartz colours.
Absolutely. Give it a go, perhaps colour graduation for you. I think earrings would be the first place I start, and then I'd quite like to group them together in a cluster ring with wire. You know, I think that would look beautiful, sort of a nice collaboration of all the different colours. But face it, these colours are going to work with so many existing strands that you have in your collection. Imagine it with that Amazonite that I had earlier, you know, all the nuggets of pre-night. And this would go well with your rose gold, your pewter sterling silver, or yellow gold. Any of your colours of wire. Hugely, hugely versatile. 250 carats of your multicoloured, multi-gem, faceted rounds. 10 mils, 40 have already gone, my goodness me. We are now becoming limited if you don't get on the phone lines. AJGP28 is your item code. Brand new, brand new. Are you ready for your prize? I literally feel like my heart just went, what? No wonder Kim didn't want to tell me the price. £6.95 for your multicoloured, multi-gemstone, faceted, pre-nights, pinks and purples, 3 very different gemstones here, 3 beautiful harmonious colours, and they all work so well together. 0800 644 655. Buy online right now at jewellerymaker.com. This will potentially sell out very, very, very quickly indeed. Amazing summer colours. All you need to do now is add a bit of golden yellow from citrine. That would look absolutely gorgeous, wouldn't it? You know, what other different colours of rose quartz have you got? Have you got some other amethyst that you'd like to use with this? It's sensational. And that pre-night that I brought you earlier, that together, look at that, Mark. Love that. I often find when you have a multi-gemstone strand, if you combine it with another strand of a gemstone already in that multi-gem, so it could be an amethyst, it could be a rose quartz, it could be the pre-night, just gorgeous. I mean, look at this, for example. First sneaky peek at this. Look at this. Again, picking up on the natural colours that you're seeing in that beautiful gemstone strand. That is sensational, isn't it? Almost 100 are gone. Keep smiling and dialing, everybody, on 0800 644 655. Don't forget, if you're new, you also get some things for free, which is lovely. Free DVD and booklet on how to get started with your jewellery making, and open your order at £6.95 and you'll pay 1p&p regardless of how many pieces you buy with us today or tonight with Jenny on The Late Show. AJGP28, £6.95. Well done, everybody. Over 100 are gone, not many remaining, so dial nice and early. A multi-gemstone brand new strand. Hold those phone lines. Well done, everyone. Did anyone see the new presenter last night?
Di, I think
was
her
it
name
Di?
was Di, yes.
I didn't manage to watch it. I meant to, and I
No, she's
completely
lovely,
forgot.
very charming.
Wonderful. Did you
Yes.
watch it? Did she do well?
Yes, she did very well. No, it's lovely. Really nice show, actually.
Lovely.
Yes.
What number are we going to now? Number 20. Right. You're going to love this. Okay, and I have to apologise in advance for the name of this bundle. And we're going to blame it on Ed. What's it called? 2468. What do I appreciate? Who do I appreciate? 2468. Who do we appreciate? Oh, yes. The originality that comes through the doors here at Jewellery Maker is just top class, isn't it? But I have to say, it is a pretty awesome... We love a bit of sarcasm, don't we? But it is a pretty awesome bundle because when do we ever see sea beads? Not very often. And when do we ever see sea beads of multicolours? Not very often. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We have the beautiful, teeny, tiny sea beads. Now, we have multicoloured agate. They're 2mm faceted rounds. The colours that we get here are beautiful. Oranges to blacks to greens to yellows to purples, even like a blue onyx colour in there, and a transparency on every single stone. Now, sea beads, this particular size, are useful for what part of your designs for you, Mark?
Well, if anyone was lucky enough to be able to pick up the bead loom that Sarah Elvin demonstrated a couple of weeks ago, would be perfect. I tend to use them as spacer beads.
Yes, yes,
but,
absolutely.
But I said if anyone picked up that bead loom, they would be
that
amazing.
would be awesome with that, wouldn't it?
Perfect.
And look, another strand in this particular size. Oh my goodness me. This is our moss agate, every hue of green, 2mm rounds as well. Just even these two are so pretty, aren't they? So pretty and so cute, actually. So cute. Perhaps beader beads, spacers. Could you use them for a tiara technique?
Yes, you could actually. Yes, if you had 0.25 or 0.4 wire.
That'd be nice.
Perfect.
Ooh.
I can see your mind ticking.
Yeah, I'm already thinking of the next design. This is what I love. This is what I love about the bundles, because they really make you think outside the box and allow you to see combinations that you might not ordinarily see. Now look at that. Guys, I'll be honest, I would not have put these 3 gemstone strands together, and it works. 30 carats of mookaite, 4mm faceted rounds. I want to see more of the 4mm faceted round of mookaite. That is awesome. Look at the way in which the light bounces across those facets. Mookaite comes from one location in the world, in the Mooka Creek in Western Australia. And it produces some of the most unique hues you could possibly imagine. From chocolate browns to aubergines to creams to whites to mustard colours. They are fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And look at the sparkle. Do you know, I could just stay here on this shot forever. I think it's amazing. We're going up in size to multicoloured fluorite. 100 carats of 6mm rounds of multicoloured fluorite. Oh, look at this. This is such a beautiful bundle, such an elegant bundle. And the final strand, 180 carats of prehnite, 8mm rounds. Can you see that size graduation there? Fabulous opportunity. Do you know, it's really hard to cut an 8mm round, right? Can you imagine how hard it is to cut the 3mm? And they're faceted. How can you facet a 3mm round? You know, just to even hold a 3mm is quite difficult, isn't it? You know, they are, you know, the finest lapidarists are going to be working on these particular stones, and that is testament to the skill and the craftsmanship that has gone into cutting this particular bundle. And, you know, that's just one strand. Can you think how long it took to cut all of the strands that are available in this particular bundle? 2468, who do we appreciate? Jewellery Maker, item code DOGC38. You should be paying almost, over £24 today, but you're not going to be. Instead of over £24, you're only going to be paying this £17.95 for your sea beads, 2 gemstone strands of sea beads for your prehnite, for your mookaite, and for your multicoloured fluorite. That's how much per strand? Less than £3.60 per strand, and you don't need me to tell you that you cannot get that any other day on Jewellery Maker. Less than £3.60 per strand. That's amazing. Less than £3.60. £17.95 on that free phone number. Get darling very, very quickly because these are sprinting out the door this morning. 0800 644 655. You know, they work so exquisitely together, but you could use them with a whole multitude of different gemstones in your collection. Hold the lines. Brand new gemstones coming up. Natural turquoise, lapis lazuli, coated chalcedony, and the antique bronze wire is coming up. We've also got 2 brand new kits. Stay where you are on the phone line. £17.95 last Kemps. Go on. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, in my next opportunity, you are going to get something for free. I'm just going to tell you that now. Something for free. And Mark, I think when you get anything for free, especially when it's wire... Oh, hang on. You're going to pay for the wire. Okay, it's even better than what I thought. You're going to pay for the wire and you're going to get 2 gemstone strands for free. How on earth are we going to do this one? Well, don't you worry about that. Gold-plated 925 sterling silver wire. Oh yes, you heard me correctly. Gold-plated 925 sterling silver wire, which, let's face it, we very rarely ever have. 1 metre of 1 millimetre in thickness. Now, Mark, gold-plated sterling silver wire.
1 millimetre, did you say?
I know. Why does that make you, why does that excite you so much?
Well, it's all those structural pieces, isn't it? You know, the pendants and wire wrap rings. I mean, it's just going to add another dimension to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
1 mil.
I know.
I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Amazing, isn't it? Perfect for making your rings, your wire sculpture pendants, like Mark said, the structural wire. And, you know, it's your top quality wire. It's silver, then dipped in gold. Fantastic. And then you're not going to believe the next 2 gemstone strands. How on earth we can do this deal is just beyond me. Lapis lazuli, one of my all-time favourite gemstones, 200 carats of lapis lazuli in the drop style medium nuggets. These are fabulous. They're 9x7 to 13x10. Now, if we look throughout history, if we go right back to the Egyptian times, for example, lapis lazuli is one of the most historic stones out there. And the Egyptians hailed 3 particular stones as stones that had huge healing properties and were hugely influential in Egyptian history. And lapis lazuli is one of those. The Queen of Cleopatra, I read a book on her recently. I was told that in this book, that she used to grind up lapis lazuli, and because of the presence of pyrite, because of the sparkle, she used to use it in eyeshadow. And later on in history, it was used by painters in very famous Renaissance paintings. It is like my dress, it's that really bold royal blue. But lapis lazuli has the gold flecks of pyrite that form naturally within the gemstone. Lapis lazuli here is natural, it's not treated or coated or enhanced in any way. And when you put it with our next gemstone, it's glorious, absolutely glorious. Look no further than our beautiful white moonstone. 250 carats of our white moonstone drop style medium nuggets, 9x8 to 13x9, and moonstone, named after the shimmer similar to the moon. Now look at this, look at the glow, look at that, Mark. Oh my goodness me. That is a natural adolescence that moves across the body of the stone because of the crystal structure of the gemstone. So it's the way in which the light, the gemstone diffuses the light, absorbs the light, and reflects it in the most unusual of ways. What a stunning combination. Just look at that. And the gold is going to work so well with the pyrite that you see in the lapis lazuli, isn't it?
I'm very intrigued to see what Kim's going to do with this.
Well, so am I, actually. I think she's got a trick up her sleeve. So what did we say, Kim? We said that we were going to pay for the wire, and you're going to get, which is bonkers, the lapis lazuli and the white moonstone for free. Oh my goodness me, you should be paying nearly £26 today. You're not going to be paying anywhere near the wire on its own is £17.95. It's gold-plated 95 standing silver with wire £17.95 for all of this. You are getting the moonstone and the lapis lazuli for free. You are paying for this, you are paying for the wire, and you're getting that for free. Getting the wire, paying for the wire, getting that for free. It's amazing. It's not even a sale, and this is absolutely bonkers. Mark, this has got to be one of the most phenomenal deals we've seen.
That's amazing. And actually, those two stones go really well together.
They do, and they're two stones I would not have thought to put together.
Have done either. No, that's amazing.
Which is the joy of the bundles. Like I said earlier, they really allow you to look at combinations you may not have thought about using. And this is your top quality wire. It's 925 sterling silver. Can you imagine how much value that adds to your collection? Big selling point at a craft fair, isn't it, having that?
Undoubtedly.
And it's 1mm perfect fuse structural wire with that strong harvest yellow, genuine gold. Amazing. Flying out the door, well done. 30-day money-back guarantee, £17.95. You're only paying for the wire, but yet you're getting genuine gemstones, lapis lazuli and moonstone for free. I'm just taking a moment to really think about what's going on here, and it's just...
oh dear.
Phenomenal. Well done. Hold those phone lines. The people racing through. A bit of a queue on the phone lines, but don't panic. It is a free phone number. £17.95. Well done. Well done, everybody. Fantastic. I'll leave it with you. Available till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning or until stocks last. I must apologise to Amelia because I forgot to put the bundles back in the box. So they're just, some of them are just on the side, so I've made a bit of a mess. I'm sorry. Oops. I know, because usually on the Late Show I just put the bundles to one side and then Ben takes them. But I didn't really, so there we are. Sorry, everyone. I'm not usually this messy, but at least I apologise for it. Not everyone will, you know? Now, this is beautiful. If you love colour, I've got the perfect bundle for you. Do you love working with colour, Mark?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Yes. And I love working with colour because I find it brightens up the sort of dreariest day or the blandest outfit, doesn't it? It just can transform a look.
I'm a huge fan of colour, but I would have a problem with that strand because I wouldn't be able to work with it as it is. Me personally, I would have to separate the colours.
But I think that's all right,
I'm really
though.
finding it difficult to mix colours. It's really bizarre. I think I've got so set in my ways now with the way I work with gemstones that I find it quite difficult. So I would have an issue with that strand until I split it into colours, and then I'll be away. That would be no problem at all.
I think that's okay though, because you've got so many different colours here to split into the different groups.
Yes.
I love that lime green. Beautiful, isn't it?
That red's amazing.
Do you like the red?
Yeah, wow.
And the pink's pretty hot, isn't it? Oh, yes. Love the blues, love the pinks, greens, oranges. And if you're like Mark, you want to colour graduate it, you could. If you want to group the different colours together or mix and match it. I will set Mark a challenge on the Late Show soon, actually, where you have to do a multicoloured piece. And you can't pick out the different colours.
Okay.
Do you know what? That will be next Tuesday, if I remember. Okay. Right, we've got multicoloured quartz medium nuggets, which is what you're looking at here. They're 8x6 to 12 by... I can't see the number on the end of that. 12 by 8, wonderful. We then have... Now, this is the step up in size from the sea beads that we just bought you. Multicoloured agate 4mm faceted rounds. I love this. Oranges, blues and greens and blacks. Just phenomenal. And I quite like the idea of using those together. And then our third and final strand is bold, it's beautiful, and it allows you to do so many different things, whether it's the basis of a pendant, even a ring, or even in a beautiful, beautiful necklace. Beautiful, multicoloured poppy agate ovals, 35 by 25, 500 carats. What's the larger size for you, Mark, in terms of a design aspect?
Well, I think what I would do, and it works perfectly for me, is say, for example, you take that purple pendant that's resting on your thumb.
Yes.
So that would be the basis of a bracelet.
Okay.
And then I would take the purples from the larger quartz strand on bottom. Yeah. And then I'd graduate using the smaller beads on the middle strand, so you'd have that graduation of size, but you would stay within the colour purple. Yeah. And with those 3 bundles, you could do that with every single one of those main pendant stones.
And you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Wow. So
I particularly love the green as well.
It's beautiful. I mean, you might need to add a few findings, but you've got 10 or 11 bracelets out of that stash. That's fantastic.
Absolutely. This, I look at this and I just think money. The money that you can make at a craft fair from all those individual bracelets.
I keep looking behind you and looking at the screen.
It's
but
lovely, isn't it?
They're like dragon scales, aren't they?
Yeah, they're lovely. Really unique texture to it. Really unique texture to it. And I find those nuggets, they've almost got, the colours are juicy. Does that make sense? You know, they're really juicy colours, aren't they? Really ripe colours. I think it's fair to say that on a lovely day like today, this is the perfect strand bundle to have, isn't it? And colour seems to be everywhere. I don't think the fashion industry has embraced colour as much as it has this year. I mean, colour is everywhere. Amazing. And I love the name, Colour Pop. Item code EBGC74 on 0800 644 655. You should be paying nearly £17, but guess what? It's £12.95 only, less than £13 today. Loads of people coming through there and so much variety. Wow. I'd say this is a great bundle for someone who's new, because you might be thinking, if you're new, just like I did when I first started jewellery making, what colour do I start with? Do I go for pinks or purples? Do I go for warm or cold colours? You've got so many different colours here to work with that you're sport for choice. £12.95 on 0800 644 655. We've got so many brand new strands. We've got wire, antique bronze wire coming up. And don't forget, we're asking you to text in what the gemstone strand is. So, can you text in? Hold the lines, everybody. If you find yourself in a queue, don't panic. It's a free phone number. We have got a very special strand here in the flower cut. Text in and let us know what it is. The first person to text in with the right answer is the winner. What do they win? A bead scoop, a free bead scoop. Text in 60777 and we'll read out lots of different answers later. And please put in your customer number so that we can identify who we are. Now, we're going to be back after the break, but if you'd like to get some more details of Mark's macrame workshop, you can join the break.
Join Jewellery Maker and guest designer Mark Smith for our long-awaited macrame workshop. Get to know the essential techniques and knotting formations to create these vastly popular designs. Learn square stitch, twist stitch, slip knot and much more. The full course includes a range of different threading materials, a selection of gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
And of course, if you want to book in for the workshop, please do. Monday the 20th of May, the 22nd of June and the 22nd of July. $79.95. For more information, give us a call on 0800 644 655. And what's included in the day of the macrame course, Mark?
Well, this will be my 7th day course now, since we started. And they seem to be developing on each course.
Okay.
So at the moment, the morning session, we do 5 techniques and make 3 pieces.
Okay.
And then in the afternoon we move on to wire.
Oh, I love the wire.
We make so we learn the herringbone in the afternoon with silk, and then we move on. So the final piece of the day is the macrame herringbone wire bracelets.
Fantastic. So it's a full day course.
Full day. And they
lunch
go away
included?
With lunch included, tea, coffee, cake normally, and the recipients go away with at least 4 or 5 pieces of jewellery.
Oh, fantastic. So all the materials that you need are included.
Everything.
And of course, expert tips and expert day with Mark. And of course, you get a tour of the studios, you get to meet the presenters, and it's a wonderful day out. And yeah, it'd be really nice to meet you. So give us a call, speak to the call centre for details. Still to come, 1.25 and 1.5mm antique bronze wire. Woohoo! Brand new strands of coated chalcedony, natural turquoise, lapis lazuli. Amazing. We've got loads. And we're now going to do another brand new kit. So we've got 3 on the show today. We're on to our second. And how I like to summarise the kits is I believe they're the one-stop shop for everything that you need for your jewellery making. So you don't need to go and shop around and buy lots of the different elements because you've got it all sorted here. When I first came to Jewellery Maker, when I first started making jewellery, this is what the team gave me. They gave me a kit, and I'm so glad that they did because I didn't know where to start. This is very, very, very limited though. Very, very limited indeed. I've got less than 100 chances, and considering how many there are of you watching today, considering we're on Freeview as well, please do dial nice and early. And you have got your 30-day money-back guarantee, of course. Forest Moss is the name of our beautiful kit. It is a jewellery kit under item code TSG C30. And we're starting with beautiful faceting work. 200 carats of beautiful black agate, faceted twisted ovals, 18 by 13mm in size. And can you see the facets are essentially slices that go across the stone? Can you see that? And it just draws the eyeline, doesn't it, from one end to the gemstone to the other, and it just is the most beautiful jet black cluster. Very beautiful. Now, can you see they're twisted? Okay. So when you move them, that faceting just, it's like a kaleidoscope, isn't it? Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. And to get that twist is really remarkable. Only 100 chances though. To complement the beautiful shape of the black agate, we have a very similar cut in the pyrite. Very similar shape, I should say. 250 carats of pyrite ovals, 16 by 10mm in size. Solid pieces of pyrite. Beautiful vintage liquid gold, and often called fool's gold because for years people believed and confused it for gold. And they say that when you're digging for gold, if you dig a little bit further, you'll generally always find pyrite. So there we are. And our third and final strand, oh, this is dark and mysterious, this bundle, isn't it? We have got for you a whopping 500 carat strand of green ocean jasper ovals. They're 30 by 22mm in size. What I like about ocean jasper is I like to describe it as it's always got brush strokes on the surface of the stone. And it's a really gorgeous, unique combination of olive greens, dark greens, and sort of beautiful blacks. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. Look at that, so stunning. We then have your beading materials, 80 metres of monofilament, 50 metres of beading thread, and 6+ meters of clear elastic. I'd say this is fantastic if you're new, because you're almost going to get, you're going to get an amazing deal. But this isn't complicated by wire or any added extra. It's a really straightforward kit of your gemstones and your beading materials and all your findings. 100 pieces of your silver plated copper findings. We've got less than 100 in stock. Amazing, absolutely amazing. Now, you're also getting free with your first purchase the DVD and booklet, hot tips on how to get started with your jewellery making, how to master those how to learn the basic techniques. And that's all included. Absolutely amazing. Great, great, great kit if you're new. It really, really, really is. And we're going to give you an amazing launch price, only available on today's show. Less than 100 chances available. Genuine black agate, genuine pyrite, and genuine ocean jasper. 100 findings, monofilament, beading thread, clear elastic, free DVD and booklet chucked in there for free as well. I'd say this is perfect for evening glamour. Can't wait to hear what Mark thinks about this and to see Mark's designs. That's coming up straight after we launch the price. But I will be dialing very, very quickly because you should be paying over £43. You would be if you bought them all individually, but you can't because they're in the kit. So you are going to be paying this outstanding price today. 3, 2, 1, 19.95. We are very rarely ever able to take a kit to under £20, let alone ocean jasper, pyrite, black agate, 100 pieces of findings. Get dialing item code TSGC30. £19.95 is outstanding value for money. We are looking at genuine gemstones. We are looking at luxury shapes and cuts. We are looking at luster and sparkle and that jet black hue and that black agate. All your beading materials, everything that you need for your jewellery making. I can't believe this has gone under £20. It's limited edition, limited stock, and only available till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. But considering we only have 100 and almost half the quantity has gone already, you need to be quick on those phone lines. 0800 644 655. Limited stock, £19.95. TGG C30. Hold those lines. Mark, a great kit for starters, I'd say.
I can't believe that price. That's fantastic.
Oh.
Under £20.
I know. When do we ever see kits on the morning show go to under £20?
No, not very often. Oh, that's amazing. I mean, that onyx in itself is just
gorgeous, isn't it? I bet you when you saw the pyrite there, you were like, woohoo!
Well, it was the agate here. I mean, I just fell in love with that strand straight away. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, isn't it? So you've got your ocean jasper here, your pyrite. You've used the beautiful spacers.
That's incredibly heavy as well.
I know.
Again, it's very Grecian, isn't it?
It is very Grecian. That is beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful.
So all I've done with this particular piece is I've made, these are little tiny stretchy bracelets using elastic. And then all I've done is, as in the previous kit, I've threaded beading thread through and then attached using the chain and hairpins on the bottom. Really
gorgeous, really gorgeous. I'm really glad you picked out the ocean jasper with the pyrite because it really works, doesn't it? Then we move along. Oh yes, this is what we call the Saturn stitch, don't we? Because it reminds us of Saturn, the planet.
Yes.
This is amazing, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. Using your beading thread here, pyrite to the black agate, right down to the ocean jasper. How did that come about? Was that just something that just worked quite organically for you?
I had a few stones left, and I thought, well, I know the viewers have seen it quite often, but it's become one of my staple pieces now, and I just adore it. So I like showing you how each individual stone that we have in the strands you can use alongside this technique.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then interestingly, on the end, another big feature necklace. You've chosen the jasper and the agate together.
Yes, I mean, it's just to show you that each of those strands work completely well with each other. It's beautiful.
I really like, me too, I really like the black agate bracelet actually.
Very simple.
Very simple, but so me. I love that. I absolutely love that cut.
It's beautiful.
It's really lovely. 2 pairs of matching earrings. Amazing, amazing. Look how much Mark has made, and really gem heavy. Just out of interest, because for those of you who are new, you might be thinking one day you'd like to sell your jewellery at a craft fair. How much would something like the gem heavy neck, just roughly, how much would that maybe go for?
Because it's silver plate, not sterling silver, it would be £25, £30.
£25, £30. You've got to charge for the amount of time it takes. That is fantastic, absolutely fantastic.
Easily.
£19.95, and you've made your money back off one.
That's a good 400 or 500 carats just in that one necklace, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Just phenomenal, just phenomenal. Mark, I'm quite jealous. I'm not a designer and I didn't get this kit.
That's amazing.
I know,
I can't believe that.
Are we going to do the satin stitch?
Shall we have a go?
Yes, let's do it.
Because today's a bit different, I'm going to be using. Now, for all of the people who are lucky enough to be able to get the macrame board that we launched.
This is awesome, I haven't seen this.
Haven't you seen this, that we launched on Saturday? I'll explain why I've turned it over in a moment.
I was so busy eating the birthday cake next door, sorry.
So this is the new macrame board that we had launched, and unfortunately we sold out on the birthday show, but we have ordered more.
Surprise, surprise.
And it will be with us within the next couple of weeks.
Wonderful.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, so watch this space. And it's basically made out of memory foam.
That's awesome.
And it's got all these little slits and slots along here with measurements. It's got a grid system, so if you were doing multiple stranded pieces, you can see where you're at. The reason that I've turned it over is because of the grid pattern on here, and I use beading thread quite often, you lose where the beading thread is on the board. So all I do is just flip it over. So if I show you how
I bet you loved this when this arrived.
Oh, it's fantastic. So I don't need my board and bulldog clips anymore. So no, it's fantastic. So all I've done is I've taken a piece of beading thread about 2 foot long, 3 foot long, and all I've done is I've inserted it in one of the slots at the top. Now this is really strong foam, so even the beading thread isn't going to cut into it. It's really tough.
Good stuff.
And then I've threaded on 3 beads just to do the demo with, and then all I've done at the bottom here, if I push this up a little bit, is just I've wrapped it, I've gone underneath, up through, over and up through. So even with beading thread, monofilament, you would use this side, and then hemp, silk you'd use on the back. So yeah, so watch this space. These are coming back into stock very soon. So I've attached my lazy strand, and I've taken 3 pieces of beading thread, again about 3 foot long, and this is going to construct the macrame. So I'll just bring this down a little bit. So first of all, we do a square stitch. So that consists of the left-hand side. But this technique features on the basic macrame and also the second edition. And we are, and you're going to be doing it with me, aren't you? We are very, very close to starting pre-production of the next macrame DVD.
Is it confirmed that I'm able to, that I'm doing it?
Yes.
Yay!
And it will
first
be,
DVD.
yes, it'll be 6 or 7 brand new, never seen before techniques. So as you can imagine, there's quite a lot of research and preparation.
I'm sure.
When doing
I'm
a
sure.
DVD.
I'm really looking forward to that, Mark.
So that's one.
You better watch out. I'll be the new macrame expert.
You will. You will be doing some with me, I expect.
Yes, that'd be really nice. Yeah. Really nice.
So instead of having 1 working strand for this technique, we have 3. So we touch them exactly the same way. 1.
On your course, will you provide those now?
When we get them in, we will. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah. So until they arrive back in stock again. So probably for the 20th, we will have the good old black boards with the bulldog clips. But they're fantastic in their own way. So we've attached it. Attached it. What an awful
That's something
word.
I'd say.
Attached it. Why did I say that?
It's
I do
catching,
apologise.
you know.
So I've put on one of the pyrites first of all. And the way we do this technique is we take the top set of 2 and we bring them down across the second set. So I'll quickly attach these on.
Is this the official name then? Satin stitch?
I think it should be.
I think it should be. I think it's a really nice name.
So the first little section here is the straightforward macrame. So this will just be a straightforward herringbone. So we go from the top set over. I just love this board. It's amazing. 1, 2. And as you can see, the basic herringbone, I think most of our visitors have had a go at herringbone at one point, have they? No.
We've got some company, haven't we?
2.
We're going to be chatting to the ladies from the workshop in a few moments' time after our technique.
Okay, so this is the basic herringbone, of which we learn, funnily enough, on the Chips and Nuggets DVD. Okay. Now to do the satin ring pattern, we'll pop up the next stone, and instead of taking the cords from the top, we take them from the bottom. And you will see a completely different look.
So from the bottom.
So we just see the ring starting to form.
What's your favourite, the satin stitch or the herringbone?
I still think herringbone for me.
Do you?
Yeah. Because I've tried to do the satin stitch with wire, and you just don't get that neat enough effect. And I'm quite a neat person. If it's not perfect, then I don't continue with the technique.
Is your house like immaculate?
Yes. But we don't have children. We only have cats, so.
I love cats, but I don't have a garden, so I can't. Well, my landlord has a garden, but I can't get one.
No, cats and guinea pigs.
Do you have guinea pigs?
Yep.
I'm at that stage where I really want something to look after. Not quite ready for a baby yet, so I'm thinking, I really want to get a puppy, or I really want to get a cat, you know? But
cats are ace. I love cats.
Having a dog is like having a child, isn't it? The training.
Well, having a cat is like a child sometimes, I can assure you.
Cute. Anyway, stop talking about cats and dogs, Charlie.
So that's the satin, so we can see that on the screen. So for the ordinary herringbone, it's top to bottom, and with the variation, it's bottom to top.
It's a satin stitch for me, you know.
It's satin ring stitch.
Satin ring stitch.
So all you do then is you repeat it at the bottom here. So you do that, you do exactly the same at the bottom, and then you take all of these ends, plus your lazy strand, through a crimp bead, crimp it at the bottom, attach a crimp cover just to end it all nicely, cut the ends off, and then at the top here, you would put through a crimp, attach a clasp with some description, and as we've done on there, I've just attached it through a jump ring on a piece of chain.
Well, absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. And all using the beading thread, which is fantastic, because I end up with so much beading thread. We do, don't we? And wonderful to have another use for it. Yes. 1995, green ocean jasper, pyrite, black agate, 3 amazing gemstone strands, 80 metres of monofilament wire, 50 metres of beading thread, and 6+ metres of clear elastic. For 1995, it should be £43, and we've taken it under 20, Mark. I think that's amazing value for money, isn't it?
How limited is limited stock now?
How limited is it, Kim? Less than 17 stock. Now, we're going to be talking to our guests who are currently on Louise's course, her wire course. Do I speak into the microphone or does... All right, I've never had the microphone on my show, no. Don't worry, ladies, don't worry. Are we going over there? Oh, come on over. Come on over, ladies. Don't be shy, don't be shy. Do I stand here? Yeah, I stand here. So lovely to meet you all. I hope you don't mind that we're just chucking you on the telly. But Louise, lovely that everybody has an opportunity to see today, because we were talking about Mark's course earlier. And what course are you doing today?
It's the wire work for beginners course.
And what does that involve?
Lots of techniques that you can then go on and expand later. We've done spirals, we're doing the tiara technique at the moment, we'll do a bit of rings, and we're going to do some pendant wrapping and some chain this afternoon. Because
I was saying earlier, I need to go on the wire work for beginners because I keep stabbing myself with the wire, I'm just a nightmare, so I need to get on the course. Do you mind if yeah, okay. What's your name?
Diane.
Hi, Diane, nice to meet you. Diane, how are you finding the course so far? I know you've only been there for about an hour or so, but...
Yeah, very interesting.
Wonderful. And what's your favourite aspect of making jewellery?
Just the finished result, really.
Yeah.
Just learning and...
Everything.
Everything.
So you're a jewellery maker addict then?
I'm getting there.
Getting there.
Very, very new to it. I've only been doing it for 6 months. So,
oh, yes. Wonderful. So you've only found the channel quite recently then?
Very recently.
Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. You'll be converted. You will be converted. Who else would like to speak on the telly? Anyone not too shy? Oh, I'll just pick. What's your name and where do you come from?
I'm Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Come all the way down from Sheffield.
Oh, wonderful. That's a long way, isn't it?
Yeah, I came down last night, so I didn't have to sit off too early this morning.
Wonderful. What are you most looking forward to about learning today?
Learning some hints and tips from Louise and how to finish things off to make it look neater.
Yeah, and that's what I always find quite difficult, don't you, ladies? Finishing off the wire is really, really, really difficult, isn't it? Oh, yes, we've got a slide that's going to allow you to... 4th of June is the next workshop with Louise. Lovely. £69.95. Next break, we'll give you more information on that. But enjoy the lunch, ladies. It's a nice lunch as well. And a lovely tour of the office and the building later, all the studios and stuff. So, lovely.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
You can go back now, it's over, don't worry. Thank you very much. Lovely to see you. But I like having guests on the studio, don't we? We've got a break now, so don't go anywhere. We've got Wall of Fame.
Join Jewellery Maker and specialist guest designer Louise Jacobson for our basic wirework course. This class is suitable for complete beginners who wish to learn simple wire wrapping techniques to create stunning structural designs. Louise will teach you all the essential skills to get started, including basic spirals, double connectors and much, much more. The full course includes a range of different wire gauges, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Welcome to the Wall of Fame. Congratulations if you got the kit, and of course I hope you enjoyed the details there for the workshop during the break. And do give us a call on the usual number if you'd like to book in for the workshop. Always lovely to meet people doing the workshops, isn't it?
Fantastic. And isn't it funny that they're all so nervous when they come on screen? But we were
just like we were when we first started.
Just like we were. I was a wreck my first day.
I don't even remember presenting the first show I did. By the end of it, I just went, oh, did that really happen?
Gosh. Right, I'll go first this time.
Yes, you go
first.
First
one I have is number 61, and this is a fantastic idea. This is what I love about the Wall of Fame. You see so many different techniques that you wouldn't even thought of.
Absolutely.
And this is a way of incorporating, I don't think we can say the name, but a very famous and popular building brick.
Yes.
In resin, and it's just a fantastic idea to make door handles. And this is from Karen in Manchester. And Karen Pendlebury. Hello, Karen. I met Karen at the NEC. 2 whole days Karen was there.
Karen, you're a Jewellery Maker addict, aren't you?
And Karen says, hi and a belated happy birthday. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's not jewellery, but was made with Jewellery Maker's resin. It is a custom-made drawer handle for my nephew to replace an old one, which also matches the theme of his room. I used a wine bottle top for the mould and a screw to create this. Hope it makes it to the Wall of Fame. Lots of love, Karen in Manchester. What a fantastic idea.
I was so sad to have missed the NEC last time, but I was working all weekend, so I couldn't get across. So.
Fantastic. Well done, Karen.
Well done,
Brilliant
Karen.
idea.
Look forward to meeting you next time, Karen, hopefully. Entry number 63. Oh, this is my kind of faceting here. This is beautiful. Christine in Fareham. Is it Fareham? Fareham? Good morning, lovely Jewellery Maker people. Hello, we are lovely, aren't we? Please find attached my Wall of Fame entry, all made with gorgeous gemstones. They really are. Faceted turquoise and frosted faceted onyx. Ooh. With JM beading wire and sterling silver clasp. This is my first entry for ages, and I really hope you all like it because I'm in desperate need of a win to feed my totally out of control addiction. Wonderful shows and presenters. Carol in particular is bonkers. Keep it up, Jewellery Maker, from Christine. Christine, fingers crossed. I really hope you're successful. You're entry number 63. And you're right, Carol is completely mad. The rest of us are completely normal.
Ish. Next one I have is just
This is my favourite, I think, today.
Isn't it just
so
beautiful?
far, yeah, it's just amazing.
Okay, this is number 62, and this is from Zoe. And Zoe says, hi there. Thought I'd send in my latest creation, Goddess of Roses. A copper wire rose arm cuff. Not sent an entry in for a long, long time, so fingers crossed this makes it to the Wall of Fame.
That's phenomenal.
Loved the birthday celebrations over the weekend. I've been with you from the very start when there was only half an hour pre-recorded show in the morning.
Oh.
My word. I have some beads from the very first kits you stocked and the first bracelet I made too. You've all come a long way since those early days, and it's been lovely watching such a wonderful company grow. Jewellery Maker will always have a very special place in my heart, and it's what helped me find my true passion, making jewellery. Plus, I've made so many wonderful friends because of you all. Thank you all for your hard work. Keep making us smile. Big birthday hugs and lots of love, and that's from Zoe, number 62.
That's so
That is
nice
just
to know, isn't it?
beautiful.
Been with us from the start.
Yes.
That copper wire, I tell you, it's sensational, isn't it? Entry number 65. This is my kind of bracelet. Jingly jangly. Oh, I love it. From Mel. Mel says, hi, all, Jewellery Maker. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's made from rose and clear quartz, pearls, and a pink-coated gemstone, but unfortunately, I can't remember the name. What do you reckon that is? Maybe a quartz, maybe a pink-coated quartz, perhaps. All the stones and findings were purchased from Jewellery Maker, and the design was inspired by Mark on his Chips and Nuggets DVD. I love that DVD. Happy third birthday, Jewellery Maker. Have a fab weekend and keep up the good work. Mel, thank you so much for getting in touch. And
thank you, Mel.
Really nice for you to know that.
That's lovely, thank you. This is beautiful as well. Again, very elegant.
Ooh.
Very, very, very elegant.
Lovely use of findings here as well.
Beautiful, isn't it? I think they were made.
Oh, but yes.
Yes, this is from Michelle from Chester. And Michelle says, hi all, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I was inspired by Mark's macrame with wire, so I had a go. I used green aventurine, freshwater pearl and silver-plated wire, all from Jewellery Maker, and a few crystals that I had in my stash. I just love this combination. I really enjoyed the birthday celebrations, and it was good to see all the designers together in one marathon. Love the show as always, and could do with winning so I can buy some more gems. Lots of love, and that's Michelle from Chester.
I think, to be fair, everybody wants to win this week, don't they? I think after the birthday celebrations.
Yes.
Don't forget, entries are picked out on a Wednesday. The runner-up wins £50 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the winner gets 100, and that will go such a long way. Well done, Wall of Fame. I want to show you a brand new gemstone strand that we're going to be launching after the break. It's this stunning, stunning flower cut. It's actually part of the bundle. Part of the bundle that's coming up after the break. It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? If you keep dialing for the kit, well done you. It's very, very, very limited indeed. So more Wall of Fame entry coming up, and we're now going to show you how to enter the Wall of Fame. We're back in 2.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
Our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days, and if you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service.
We all know that you need the right tools for the job. So here at Jewellery Maker, we have developed our very own tool set just for you. In this larger set, we have provided more tools to help you develop your jewellery making skills even further. The kit includes wire cutters, a bead reamer with replacement tips, an awl, tweezers with a scoop, a sliding gauge, a snip, and all the essential pliers you will need. All of this is yours for just $15.95, neatly presented in a carrying case with an embossed Jewellery Maker logo. Stay tuned for more advice, tutorials and demonstrations of jewellery making. We provide the tools, you provide the skill. Our commitment here at Jewellery Maker is to provide you with genuine gemstones. Many places might not be able to do that, but we want to guarantee it. So how do we do it? We go to the laboratories and we get tests. We have our own in-house gemologists that can guarantee that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
Welcome back to Jewellery Maker. I'm Charlie, live right through to lunchtime with guest designer Mark. We've still got so much still to come. We have an amazing double strand of natural turquoise coming up on the show today. And you really won't believe the price that we're going to go to on this. Very, very, very exciting indeed. I also have a stunning brand new strand of lapis lazuli in the beautiful Marquise cut. Now this is such a terrific cut for this particular gemstone, I think. That is so beautiful, isn't it? I've also got a brand new strand of coated chalcedony, which is really special from Gems of Distinction. And for me, it is all about the sort of vintage feel with this particular strand. I just think it's gorgeous, and the sort of pearly feel that it's got with that luster is very special. Brand new. I know anytime we have this on the show, it sells very quickly, so be ready for this. We've also got 1.5 and 1.25mm antique bronze wire coming up in bundles. And don't forget to keep the text coming in about guessing the surprise gemstone. We've had loads of people coming through, haven't we? So well done, everybody. You can win a free bead scoop. Now, we've been seeing that lovely flower cut, haven't we, today? The sort of centrepiece of an orchid. And we've got a different stone now. Same cut as we had earlier, but a different stone in a beautiful, beautiful bundle. Oh, this is beautiful. And this is limited in availability, really limited. So Kim, my producer, says if you can, dial nice and early or get on the website nice and early, because this could potentially sell out very quickly. What do you guys all keep calling this cut?
Calla lily.
Calla lily?
Yeah.
Is that a particular flower?
It's used a lot in bridal bouquets. It's the big white lily with the yellow centre. Okay,
so when I said it looks like a lily or an orchid, then it's kind of Calla lily. Perfect.
Yes.
And can you see, you've almost got like a sort of a real sort of cone shape in the centre there. It's got a beautiful curvature. Really stunning, isn't it? And this strand provides so many organic colours. You've got sort of lovely purples and greens and creams and whites, really lovely. And it's sort of mother nature inspired in this one gemstone strand, isn't it? If you just got the last kit actually, with the ocean jasper, that is going to look so beautiful together, isn't it? Wonderful idea. 250 carats of the fancy jasper leaf beads. 35 by 30mm in size, really limited. And look what else is in here. Oh, you are spoiling me now. A genuine gemstone opportunity to own Apatite. This just takes me to my holiday, which I'm going on in 2 weeks, to the Blue Lagoon, to that tropical colour. Claire, our director, aren't you off to the Caribbean or something soon? You know, it's just that idyllic Caribbean blue and green, isn't it? It's just amazing. And I have to say, the clarity on these apatite stones are phenomenal. It really allows it to glow. Now, apatite in any jewellery is really rare. It really is. So to get 80 carats of apatite on a strand that is 7x4 to 11x6, not only is very, very rare, it could be incredibly expensive. It's not going to be. We've got Ocean Jasper as our third and final strand. Funny, because I said this will go really well with Ocean Jasper. We've got Ocean Jasper ovals that are 18 by 30 millimetres in size, a stunning organic colour. 3 strands, Mark, what do you think?
Fantastic.
It is, isn't it? Very Mother Nature inspired.
I love those colours.
What do you do with this then, Mark, if I gave it to you as a challenge?
Well, I would think I would do something very similar to Marilyn, who was in our Wall of Fame at the beginning of the show,
Okay.
where she used the holes. You can actually put an eye pin or a head pin through, more than one, I think. And if you particularly use 0.25 wire, and just turn it into a little stamens coming out from a flower, it would just look beautiful.
Ooh,
absolutely
that'd be a nice
beautiful.
idea, wouldn't it? Half the stock is gone though. You're going to have to be quick. Here comes your price. Me and Mark could talk about this all day. This is such an amazing bundle, but I've had to bring on the price because half the quantity has gone. Add it to your order, 0800 644 655. It's less than £5 per strand. It is the Lush Gardens. Luscious. Love that word, lush.
That apatite is just...
Oh, isn't it phenomenal?
Stunning, isn't it?
£14.95 for the apatite is amazing, but all 3 strands for under £5 each. And really beautiful cut there with the flower. We talked about it earlier. You know, it's so versatile in terms of the things that you could do with it. Earrings, necklaces, pendants, you name it. £14.95. This will sell out. You need to dial. And it's not about rushing you, but it's just ensuring that you don't miss out. And when Kim can see that so many have gone, she'll always tell me so that I can tell you, oh no, we've only got 30 left. You're going to have to be quick on the heels for this one. Get dialing on that free phone number. And if you're watching on the reruns, because we loop the show again after 1 o'clock, it repeats in the afternoon, do give us a call, because sometimes someone might cancel their order at the last minute or not check it out of their baskets, for example, and it's always worth giving us a call. £14.95. I often do that. If I present the morning show, then always worth giving a call and see if you can get some of the deals in the afternoon. Less than £15. You are loving this, and I'm not surprised we are too. Well done. Delighted to have your company. We're live right through to lunchtime, and we now have a beautiful strand of rose quartz to bring you. Oh yes, we'll promo it now. I'll show it to you now, and then we'll do it in a few moments. One more bundle before we bring you this. I love this hexagon cut of rose quartz. Do you know, we're starting to see more unusual cuts of rose quartz, aren't we? And it's really, really wonderful. On the Late Show a couple of weeks ago, I think it was almost like a triangle shape of rose quartz. So this is really lovely to see, the hexagon cut, brand new, of rose quartz. But I've got another bundle for you. Numero uno, we're going now. Oh, you'll love this. Okay. We've got gems of distinction, we've got unusual cuts, and we've got druzy in this bundle. Get it all out here for you. Oh my goodness me. Oh, calm down, lapis lazuli. It's jumping around everywhere. Okay, I can't get over the size of these druzys. Now, have a look at this. You have got 2 in the pink and 2 in the black. Now this is beautiful, beautiful druzy. Can you see these druzy stones, these large solitaire pieces are natural druzy, something that forms completely and utterly natural underground, and then all that is done by us is that beautiful colour is applied. Can you see it's on an uneven surface on the stone? It's the appearance, people say in the gem world, of broken sugar cubes, and it's absolutely fantastic. If you love sparkle, but you like sparkle in a more unusual way than just in your faceting, then druzy is absolutely wonderful. I say it forms naturally underground, and what I mean by that is it does exactly that. It's got a wonderful story to it. How it forms underground is very, very hot water that passes through cracks and crevices, very, very, very deep in the ground. As it passes, as it races through the cracks and the crevices in these stones underground, it contains dissolved silica. And as the dissolved silica passes through the cracks and the crevices, the moment it touches a rock or it touches a surface, it attaches itself to the surface of a rock. And it's instantly, that hot water instantly starts to cool down. And it's when the water starts to cool down that the dissolved silica starts to crystallise and starts to form the incredible druzy. So it's Mother Nature. It's an extraordinary process to get it where it is today. So you've got 2 in the black and 2 in the pink. And these are, you know, big individual carat weights for stones. They're 10 carats each. So we have 40 carats here in 4 stones. Okay, they're drilled right through the centre. They are stunning in wire wrapped rings. You've got a pair each, so they're wonderful for earrings as well. And they're £4.95 each. Okay, £4.95 each. That's £20. That's incredible. But you're not just getting that, my friends. You're also getting a lot more. You are also getting a stunning. Is this Gems of Distinction? Gems of Distinction black onyx. Now I have to say, if I have to pick any black gemstone out there, it's got to be black onyx, because its luster rivals the finest black diamonds. It's a gemstone used by designs by Cartier, by Gucci, and it's this really superior black luster that, offset with that pink druzy, for me is just going to look absolutely phenomenal. This is, of course, 150 carats of black onyx. You know, your finest black gemstones there with a luster that is so exquisite. It's a 35 centimetre strand, they're 8 mils, and look, it offsets with the pink beautifully. But even if you wanted to go for a very dramatic, elegant piece with the black druzy, it just works to perfection as well. We then are going to bring in the tones of the druzy together in this exemplary cut. I mean, look at that cut. Isn't that fabulous for earrings? Perfect, absolutely perfect. This is rose quartz drops, 24 by 8 millimetres in size. Mark, 40 carats of druzy.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? They're big pieces. We do
big 10
sizes,
carat stones. I know.
See, for me, I would just have a black onyx at the top of one of those pink drops.
Okay.
So how many on that? How many rose quartz on that strand?
18.
That's 9 pairs of earrings.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Amazing, isn't it?
Okay, and I would charge £5–6 a pair.
Yeah.
So
I know.
This will be interesting.
This will be interesting. And the druzy, I think, is really unusual. And like I say, you get the sparkle from something different, don't you?
Well, I've recently bought Louise's wire wrapping DVD, which I'm watching at the moment.
Oh, it's fab, isn't it?
So they would be rings for me.
Yeah, and me. Beautiful.
So for business head on, this would be quite...
Yeah, you've got to get your business head on, haven't you?
This would be quite a good bundle.
It is an amazing bundle. I've never been able to bring you 40 carats of druzy before. A stunning strand of black onyx from Gems of Distinction. Do you know what you should be paying? Over £35. But do you know what you're not going to pay? You're not going to be paying £35. It's £20 just for the druzy. But it's going to be £22.95 for the whole bundle. I know anytime I have druzy on the show, so many people want to get it and so many people walk away being empty-handed. Usually I'm able to bring you a bundle, maybe 1 or 2 pieces of druzy, but 4 pieces of druzy here, 10 carats each with that beautiful uneven surface with, you know, you see so many beautiful colours coming off the druzy, purples, greens, I'm seeing indigos and violets, big sparkle. It's phenomenal, isn't it? Do you know, if you're paying £20 for the druzy, you're paying £1.50 per strand for the rose quartz, £1.50 per strand for the black onyx. That is 1 Gems of Distinction for £1.50. What can you get for £1.50? I can't even get a coffee. In fact, you probably can't even get a magazine. It is crazy. And actually, put it into context, how quickly does one spend £20 these days? It's a sandwich and a coffee, a magazine, a bottle of water, and that's it. Doesn't go far, does it, £20? But look what you've got. You've got genuine gemstones that you can wear forever, that you can make into pieces of jewellery that you will treasure forever. You've got very, very unique stones with the druzy, and you've got it for £22.95. You've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. Hold the lines. You've got till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning to buy that, or until stocks last. Well done, hold those lines, congratulations. Now, the rose quartz, I'm going to keep out the pink druzy, actually. because the rose quartz that we've got here is a brand new shape, brand new gemstone strand, and just one of our favourites, Mark, isn't it, rose quartz?
Beautiful, beautiful.
What is it that you love about rose quartz?
Well, it's not something that I would wear, but doing craft fairs and jewellery parties, ladies love rose quartz. I think because it's such a feminine, it's such a soft colour, and it's a stone for love and friendships, and it's just overall a nice gemstone.
It is very wearable gemstone.
Yes, that's beautiful.
My love for rose quartz started must have been about 5-6 years ago. My mum bought me a lovely it was just a stretchy bracelet of rose quartz, sort of in a sort of pebble shape, and she bought it for me before I moved to Australia, and I love it, and I've still got it today, and I found it so wearable. I could just chuck it on and it would work with everything, and I always got compliments on it because I find people are really drawn to rose quartz, aren't they?
No, they are. No, absolutely. As I said, it's on my craft stall, it's the second most popular stone after amethyst.
Imagine using it with amethyst. Do you do that often? Because that's
beautiful.
a really nice combination, isn't it?
And rose quartz and pearls, that's another favourite.
Yes, absolutely. What about if you offset it with the black druzy?
Wow.
I'd really like to do that. That would work very, very well, wouldn't it? But this is the hexagon cut. Beautiful hexagon cut. I don't know why, but I don't know how I do it, but I quite like the idea of layering them, almost like scale mail. I don't know how you would do that, but I just love, 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 love this particular cut. What is this cut for you as a designer, Mark?
Well, I would do a necklace consisting of a piece of chain, and then I would have lengths, maybe 7 lengths.
Yeah.
And the way you position the stones down the, I think they call it is it a bib necklace?
Yes.
So make the bib so that the hexagons would fall in an tessellated pattern. Ooh. So you just have, a block all in tessellated form of that hexagon. That would just be amazing.
Do you use gold or silver with rose quartz?
I mean, rose gold is just fantastic.
Absolutely.
With it. No, but either.
And I love the soft pink wire with it as well. That looks really nice. See, so many ideas. Yeah. We forgot that we've got to bring on the price. I'm sorry. 240 carats of rose quartz. The hexagon, 16mm in size, brand new today. EFG P51. Guess what your launch price is? £8.95. That's £9 on that free phone number. 0800 644 655. A little chuckle from over there from Mark because you know this is an amazing, amazing deal. Think about how much you can sell your rose quartz jewellery for at your craft fair store. It is an extraordinary moment when we see a cut like that with that polish really accentuating that incredible colour. It's really glossy, isn't it? It's so beautifully polished.
That's a rich pink as well, isn't it?
It is, because sometimes when I do my price comparisons, when I go and have a look at rose quartz elsewhere, I find that the colour, there's no colour in some rose quartz out there. No. But Jewellery Maker really makes a point of buying rose quartz like this that has got that real beautiful pink. It's so important to us that it has the, the pink colour.
That's stunning. What an amazing price.
I know, it is an amazing price, £8.95. Brand new today. In fact, everything is an amazing price, isn't it? When I was texting Kim last night going, what's on the show tomorrow? She just kept saying, amazing brand new strands, amazing prices. And I said, so everything's amazing then, Kim? Yep, it was. Everything is amazing. And too right, look at this. £8.95 on that free phone number. Well done, everybody. That is awesome, isn't it? I've got some lovely aquamarine coming up later that's going to look stunning with that. Hold the lights. Now, this is my kind of bundle, Kim. This would go very well with the rose quartz. It also would go very well with the druzy. And when I first started jewellery making, I had my mum in mind for the first piece that I was going to make. And my mum's really classic in the way that she dresses. So I thought, a classic way to dress has got huge appeal, hasn't it? Everybody likes to have the classic pieces. So I started with a black and white piece, and I found that through the years of making jewellery, it's something that I always come back to. I love it. And I think these are two colours that both in your wardrobe and both in your jewellery making stash that really are essentials. There's no two ways about it. You will need these gemstone colours in your collection. Would you say the same is for you, Mark? Blacks and whites?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
It's really quite difficult, and it sounds really silly, to get white gemstones. It really is quite difficult. There aren't very many white gemstones, so when we see these, then snap them up straight away. And
I think faceted black stones are so stunning just on their own. I tend to put them with yellow gold findings, and I just think they look. I mean, look at that.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Now I know I love sparkle, but that is just ridiculous. I need my sunglasses. That is extraordinary, isn't it?
I've got a jewellery party tomorrow evening.
Oh.
And it's the biggest one I've done. It's 35 ladies. So it's a bit
How exciting.
It's a bit daunting. And one of them has specifically asked for a 10mm faceted black onyx necklace. Nothing else.
Right.
Just the black faceted onyx. And it looks amazing. It looks stunning.
What do you do at your jewellery maker party? Just teach them how to make jewellery?
No. It's a selling tool. So I've got invitations and that sort of thing. So you would say to me, Mark, I'd like a jewellery party.
Right.
Yeah, I say to you, how many guests would you invite? You say 20. I give you 20 invitations that you write and send on to your friends.
Okay.
And then I turn up an hour before your party starts. I'd set up my table as though it was a craft fair.
Yeah.
And then all your ladies would arrive. You'd offer them a glass of wine and some nibbles. You'd start chatting.
Yeah.
And then at an allotted time, normally 8 o'clock, I would bring quiet to the proceedings and I would give a half-hour lecture or a talk on maybe 10 or 15 stones that I like, where they come from, how they're mined, how I use them in jewellery. And then, so I specifically mentioned at the beginning, this isn't a hard sell. You know, I like my jewellery, I'd like people to see it.
I'm passionate about it,
Then I stand back, they have a browse, they try things on, and hopefully they buy something. And being the hostess of the party, you get 20% of the takings on that evening as commission to spend on jewellery for yourself for having the party. Fantastic. I adore jewellery parties.
That is a fantastic idea.
I mean, how often do you get a group of your friends together? Hardly ever. At the same time, you can all catch up.
Nice
it's a nice
thing
way.
to do.
It's a really nice laid-back, relaxed evening.
Well, there's an idea. Maybe everyone should start throwing their own jewellery maker party.
Brilliant fun. Brilliant fun.
Awesome idea. I'm going to steal that. Well, or maybe just get you round to do one. That'd be great, wouldn't it? Black and white, essential strands. And I'm sure when you're doing your jewellery making parties, Mark, these are classic colours that you need to incorporate. Look at that. We have black agate here. We have faceted rounds 4mm. We have faceted drops 14 by 10. We have 8mm faceted rounds and we have 6mm. That's hundreds of carat weights of genuine black agate. And like Mark said, it is so difficult to get white gemstones. Look at them together. We're doing it with white magnesite. White magnesite is very, very unusual because it has that really bright white with the beautiful grey markings on there, and it just pops. You know, you can see why monochrome is so huge at the moment, can't you? It's everywhere. Colour blocking, blocking with your blacks and your whites. It's huge, and it will never ever go out of fashion. We are bringing you white magnesite in the 7 and the 5mm in the plain rounds. Now, guys, we're going to do you a ridiculous deal. But dial early. We are looking at 6 genuine gemstone strands here. Look at the size of those faceted drops of the black agate. Light and shade. Get involved. A bundle only available on today's show. $19.95 is your price. Under £20 for essential gemstone strands. Amazing. 0800 644 655. It's going to work with your warm and your cold tones. It's going to work with any precious metal that you have in your collection. Amazing. £19.95 with your 30-day money-back guarantee. VKGC87. That's how much per strand? Just over £3.30 per strand. And these are genuine gemstones, don't forget. We're not looking at glass or plastic. We're looking at genuine gemstones. Do you know what? You can go onto the high street and buy a necklace that is made of plastic stones for more than $19.95. But you get to walk away with something that will last forever. Something that was formed naturally. Something that Mother Nature has made for $19.95. You can see why jewellery making is such a huge hobby, because you get to work with Mother Nature's finest creations. You get to create family heirloom pieces. You get to be able to make gifts and beautiful pieces for yourself, and all for $19.95. Hold those phone lines. Well done. I'll leave it with you. Congratulations. That is absolutely gorgeous. Number 4. Oh, this is special. The size of this malachite is absolutely huge. You know, the only malachite I've had on the show has been teeny tiny stones of malachite. This is once in a lifetime opportunity, seriously. Since I've been on the show, I've been on the show presenting on and off for about 2.5 years, but permanently since October, I've only had 2 strands ever of malachite. So this is a really, really huge opportunity. There is no other stone on earth that looks like malachite. It is completely and utterly unique, okay? And it is defined by the distinct circular stripes that you see, okay? The circular stripes that you see on malachite. Now, the name malachite derives from the Greek meaning green mallow plant. And historically, this gemstone was used as pigment in green paints. It was also used in history to carve various decorative items such as hand-carved vases. And if you look back in history, again, it's mined back as far as 4000 BC by the ancient Egyptians. Now, we are looking at a dark, rich green, but we are looking at stripes, circular stripes of a much lighter green. So the distinguished look of the light and the darker shades of the green are what make this gemstone completely and utterly unique, and it's completely natural. And Mark, there's no other stone, is there, that resembles malachite?
No. And it's one of these bizarre stones that everybody knows.
Yeah.
It's similar with pyrite and tigersite. Everybody knows, and I think it's because there's not another stone like it.
Yeah.
And another fact that I recently learned is the malachite forms the base of the World Cup trophy.
Does it?
Yes, that's something I recently discovered. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that at all. Amazing.
It's a big piece of malachite is on the base of the World Cup.
How interesting. That'll be another one to bit of a conversation starter, isn't it? This is 395 carats of malachite in the 10mm rounds. Totally and utterly unique. You know, like I say, a handful of times we've only ever had malachite on the show, and I don't think I've ever been fortunate enough to see the 10mm, so grab it while you can. Also given traditionally to mark the 13th wedding anniversary. So if you've been married 13 years, why not mark it with something beautiful? Do you know, the malachite is 1995 on its own. And I think you're going to love this combination with a large pre-night here, Mark. 250 carats in the medium nuggets, 10x4 to 12x7. I know. Ridiculously gorgeous, isn't it? And they so go well together, don't they?
Oh, what's she going to do?
I know. One final strand though, Mark.
Another one?
Crystal clear quartz. Oh yes, 4mm crystal clear quartz. 40 carats in total. Can I just say, me and Mark are in heaven now. We're just looking at this going, this is not fair. We're working. We're going to miss out on this deal.
Gosh, that is stunning.
Very, very, very limited. Your price today should be paying almost £28. $19.95 for the malachite on its own. So check out this price.
Oh, God.
You're paying for the malachite, and you're getting the pre-night and the clear quartz for free. Oh my goodness me. If I thought that we'd lost the plot earlier, I definitely think we have now. 0800 644 655. Get on those phone lines. Guys, do not miss out on this deal. Free phone number. Mark, what do you do with this? Do you do a colour graduation with the malachite to the pre-night to the clear quartz? Or?
No, I would just simply restrand that malachite, and I would use some little tiny black onyx, 3 or 4mm rounds, just to spacers, nothing else. That's all you'd need. Okay,
and with the pre-night?
I would use rose gold. You know, in the findings packs, we get the little balls, little 4mm balls, the rose gold, and just intersperse those and do some sort of wrapped bangled type bracelet with the rose gold would just be beautiful.
And the clear quartz you could use with anything, couldn't you?
Absolutely anything. Yep, perfect.
Oh my goodness me. $19.95 is the price for one strand of this malachite. You've got pre-night and clear quartz as well. 2 strands for free. Buy one, get 2 free. That's what you should have called it, Kim. Buy one, get 2 free. And you know me, I always say don't turn down a buy one get one free offer. But buy one get 2 free, it's just ridiculous. $19.95, well done everybody. Great to have your company. Hold those phone lines. I've got another brand new kit. Hold the lines. Oh my goodness me, this is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Now, do you mind just having a quick look at this while I have a quick sip of my water? Very unprofessional, but I'm incredibly thirsty, so I'm sure you won't mind. And it gives you the opportunity to have a sneaky peek of this incredible kit. Perfect. So, this, I have to say, I reckon it's one of the most exciting kits we've had this year. I really do. I love the name of the kit. I love the kit. And I just, you really are not going to believe what we've got here. feast your eyes on this, the Moonlight Bay, put together by Sheila. Oh my goodness me. I cannot believe that we have Gems of Distinction Rainbow Moonstone. Look right there. That is absolutely amazing. I can see a rainbow. Look at that. Oh, it's spectacular. Yellows, reds, oranges, greens and blues and silvers captured in the heart of this beautiful rainbow moonstone. 90 carats nonetheless. They're 9 by 6 to 18 by 10, and it captivates you, doesn't it? You could just look at this all day. An 18 centimetre strand, it is your top quality, world-class moonstone, and the central stones are huge, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. Can I just say, I think you're the luckiest man alive right now for having this in your kit, Mark. Not at all jealous. Oh, well, I really am now, because look what we're putting with the Gems of Distinction. Oh, yes. It's hematite. I want these 320 carats of your 7mm hematite plain round with that gunmetal grey, that metallic lustre. Just phenomenal. They are two exquisite looking gemstone strands, aren't they? And then we're just showing off now. Oh, that is phenomenal. Light aqua green quartzite faceted rondelles, 16 by 12, 730 carats. That is a fabulous summer colour, isn't it? It really is a fabulous summer colour. But you've also got a lot of added extras in this kit. First time I've seen these. These are beautiful, Mark, aren't they? Absolutely beautiful.
Very exquisite.
Now, we haven't had any rose gold on the show today. Rose gold flowers. You're getting 2 in the pack with the loops either side. I think they might just be my new favourite findings. Rose gold with this beautiful turquoise, with the beautiful rose gold plated findings. Exquisite. It's going to pick up on the golden shimmer that you get in the rainbow moonstone as well. And look! 100 pieces of gold-plated copper findings. 3 pairs of shepherd hooks, 15 head pins, 15 bead covers, 10 jump rings, 10 beads, a metre of the chain, 10 of the 2mm eye pins. You've got a pair of the earring chandeliers. You've got 20 crimp beads. You've got the heart toggle clasp, the toggle clasp, and the bolt ring clasp and jump ring. I'll put my teeth back in a second. And you've got your beading thread monofilament and your clear elastic, and, my darlings, wire. Beautiful gold wire to go with your findings in your rose gold. You've got 10 metres of 0.4 wire. It is without a doubt my favourite kit of the year. There you are. I said it and I mean it. Everything that you are getting in this kit, I'm going to price this up in my head. £30–35. I think the price is going to be. Should be 40, but I think you're going to bring it in for 30–35. Kim says, what are you talking about, you silly woman? We're not bringing it in for 30 or 35 pounds. You've got wire, you've got sterling silver and rose gold findings, and you've got gold-plated findings, and you've got Gems of Distinction. Here we go! No! £21.95. Woohoo! You need to get on the phone lines. Absolutely amazing. 0800 644 655. Not only is it the kit of the year, you've got rose gold, sterling silver, 2 beautiful flower connectors there. You've got Gems of Distinction. You have beading materials. You have findings, all for £21.95. Look at that. Look at all of those findings. Oh my goodness me. All the wire as well. This could be the first kit that you bought. Can you imagine if this is the first kit that you bought at Jewellery Maker? Oh my goodness me. And also, don't forget, you get your free DVD and booklet for free. Oh my, this is too good. 0800 644 655, free phone number, free gift, your free DVD and your booklet. Amazing. Gems of Distinction Rainbow Moonstone of 90 carats in here. I mean, you just don't see that every single day, do you? And I've paid a lot more money than that just for a single strand of Rainbow Moonstone, but you've got hematite, you've got that quartzite, wire, rose gold, sterling silver. I love those rose gold sterling silver. They are amazing. Mark, I'm coming straight over. What an amazing opportunity.
Do you know what I did with those connectors?
What?
I put them at the bottom of the earrings and cut half the connector off.
No, you have not.
I have, on the end of the moonstone earrings.
So you got rid of the loop?
One of the loops.
I hope you saved that rose gold sterling silver loop.
Well, look how they're just beautiful on the bottom of those earrings.
They are, with a rainbow moonstone.
Now, when we get the kits,
fabulous.
When we get the kits, we don't know until we look on the system what they're called, what the kits are called. So I like to make up my own names. And for this kit, I called it the Reign of Nefertiti. Because I think, using the quartzite with the hematite and the gold, it looks so Egyptian. Do you
Maybe
not
we
think
should
so?
get Mark in to name some of the kits.
Do
I
you
like
think
that.
That is
Yes.
just so Egyptian, in my
Yes,
opinion. I
yes.
think, as you said, it was turquoise and the lapis and the
Cleopatra
gold.
would have loved it, wouldn't she?
Yep. I just think it's this fantastic. I love this kit.
Absolutely beautiful. Mark, this is absolutely, I know I've said it, but my favourite kit we've done for a very long time.
No. So what I've done two completely different looks. I've used the moonstone on its own with the earrings and the bracelet using the hematite and the rose gold, and then I've used the quartzite to make the other range.
Well, that colour is phenomenal with the yellow gold, isn't it? And with the wire. Just there's something about turquoise and gold that just has that really expensive look, doesn't it? Really expensive look. Two big necklaces, bracelet earrings with the turquoise colour, and then of course the moonstone on its own. Gems of distinction in a kit.
And as you said, it's a really good kit for a beginner because you've got really nice size beads, and you've got a strand of distinction, and you've got all those findings as well. So I think it's perfect.
And when I'm referring to a gemstone strand of distinction with the moonstone, it means that comes from a collection of gemstones that are chosen because of their rarity, because of their beauty. They are your top quality gemstones here at Jewellery Maker, so very, very special to have that in this particular kit. We'll take photographs of this, no doubt, and I'm sure it's going to get 1 million likes on Facebook. It's really gorgeous.
Absolutely
and you are so going to enjoy working with this, aren't you, everybody? $21.95, low in stock now. What technique can we do then, Mark?
Well, I thought I'd show you a little bit of the little connectors on the necklace at the back in the corner there, because it's using the gizmo. I've used the gizmo, which a lot of our viewers have had. So I'm just going to show little segments and how you put the segments together.
Yeah, perfect.
I just think it's just so beautiful.
Perfect.
So I've made my gizmo coil, and this is using the 0.4 wire that you get in the kit, and I've used the smaller of the two mandrels. So you need to decide how long you want your segment to be, and I just sort of took roughly 1 inch, and then just use that same piece as a guide to cut other sample pieces. So it's up to you how long you want it. I mean, I could have gone and used the whole of the wire, but I wanted to use it on other pieces.
Gizmo is, I think, one of my favourite wire
brilliant.
tools.
I adore
it's
my
awesome.
gizmo. I absolutely adore it. I adore it. So then you take a piece of your wire, doesn't matter what sort of length, nice manageable size, and we make a wrapped loop. Now this is where I make a wrapped loop. I put in the pliers about halfway along. I tilt the wire round. I take the pliers out 90 degrees, and then I wire wrap.
Okay.
I mean, all of us designers do our wrap loops different ways, and it's impossible for us to all do them the same. It's just whichever way suits you. So make a nice wrapped loop.
And of course, we cover this in the free DVD and booklet.
Absolutely,
The basic techniques that you get free with your first order.
Right. So then I popped on one of my hematite, first of all, and then one of these gorgeous quartzite. I mean,
it's a fabulous colour,
reminds me
isn't
of
it?
Peruvian Amazonite. It's just
it's got that
beautiful.
sort of minty sort of feel, hasn't it?
That's
that really bright colour.
And then pop on the second hematite, like so, and then one of our little tubes. And because you're using such a thin wire, you don't need to fill the inside as you would with the larger, like so. And then we pop on one of our hematites, and then we have to secure it. So we take the end and we do another wrapped loop. But this time, I hold it up. Sorry, Kaz, if you're following me. I hold it up in front of me, and I take the wire. And this time, I just simply wrap round instead of taking it out of the loops. Wrap round 3 or 4 times, so it's nice and rigid. And then we cut off the excess. So that, in effect, could be, if you just did another one of those separately, you'd have the earrings, as I've done, in front of the necklace. And to attach the next part, you need to attach it with a wrap loop first. So you take, again, around those pliers, you make the start of the wrap loop, but before you finish it, you pop on your link, like so, and then you continue the same. So, I mean, after a while, it gets long enough to rest on your worktop. So make another wrap loop, like so, and then we take our pliers, cut off the excess, and then you just repeat exactly the same as we've done. So hematite first.
I'm so glad it's gold wire in there.
It's just perfect, isn't it? Absolutely perfect. And then
actually, the hematite luster with the gold is pretty exceptional, isn't it? gorgeous. Look at that. Great shot. Thank you, guys.
And then again, we just continue with another wrap loop. Go round and round, and then you just keep going until you have the necklace as long as you want, or you run out of wire.
And just to warn you, we're running out of stock very, very quickly indeed. £21.95. Mark, thank you so much.
Simple as that. And again, using this gizmo, it's just wonderful.
What great demos today, really great demos, and what a fabulous kit. Light aqua green quartzite, gems of distinction, rainbow moonstone, hematite, 2 rose gold plated sterling silver flower connectors, 10 metres of gold plated copper wire, all your beading materials, and 100 findings, all for £21.95. That's a massive discount to get it to that price.
Wonderful.
Guess what? We're going over there now. Last time today for the Wall of Fame. Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame time now. Keep dialing for the kit. It's available till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. I don't think it will be there at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, but keep dialing at that discounted price of £21.95. Now, Wall of Fame is a competition that we run weekly, of course, where you can send in your beautiful entries with your designs, and the runner-up wins £50 and the winner wins £100 accredited to a Jewellery Maker account. So we read out as many entries as we can, and today we've had some beautiful pieces, and this is no exception. This is beautiful. Entry number 66, I think this is Tiger's Eye. I'm not quite sure what the central heart is, but really beautiful. And this is from Katrina Day. And Katrina goes on to say, hello all at Jewellery Maker lovelies. Here is my Wall of Fame entry with fossil coral. Fossil coral. And Tiger's Eye chips. Congrats on being 3, and here is to the next 3. Absolutely, here is to the next 3. Thank you very much, Katrina. You are entry number 66. Clickety-click 66.
I think this might be Tiger's Eye as well. This is number 67, and this is from Daphne London. And Daphne says, hi all at Jewellery Maker. I hope you all enjoyed your 3rd birthday and hope you have many more. Here is my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. Short and sweet, but I think it is rose quartz and Tiger's Eye. It's beautiful, isn't it? Matching earrings as well.
And I think this is where Jewellery Maker comes into a league of its own, because you're about to see 3 amazing pieces of jewellery made out of tanzanite. I know. Hi all at Jewellery Maker. Here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a necklace, bracelet and earring set, all created from 1 strand of your beautiful $9.95 tanzanite chips. What? That is amazing. To create the braiding, I used 8 strands of blue wire, 4 with chips on and 4 without on my Kumihimo braiding disc, which created a twisted effect that I'm really pleased with. All of the elements were purchased from Jewellery Maker, including the silver findings on all of the pieces. I also wanted to congratulate all at Jewellery Maker for a fantastic birthday celebration, and it was marvellous to see so many of the experts and presenters all on air at once. Just a shame we only have free view, but a blessing for my bank balance. Jane Honeywood, congratulations, Jane. That is beautiful. And your entry number 68.
That's just stunning, isn't it? Okay, next one I have is number 69, and this is from Rachel in Dudley. That's quite close to here, isn't it? Dudley.
In Dudley?
Yes. Hello Jewellery Maker peeps, attached is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I hope this comes through okay. I've had a nightmare I'm assuming, trying to send from my phone while my computer was just down for the emails to not go through. But later on to be sent several times over several days, I couldn't believe it. But anyway, this is Pre-Night, Clear Quartz and Labradorite, all from your lovely selves. The camera doesn't really capture the colours, but they look great in the sun. Best wishes to you all, and that's Rachel in Dudley, number 69.
Well done, Rachel. Now, I'm ever so slightly obsessed with flowers, so this is right up my street. Entry number 70 is Nikki in Bristol, not too far from where I live. Hi, all at Jewellery Maker. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. There are just a few of the things I made with my jewel enamel kit. Look at that! Oh, I love it. I love using it, but I do tend to forget about anything else I should be doing once I've started. That's the problem, isn't it? Still, the ironing isn't going anywhere. Keep up the fun and laughter from Nikki in Bristol. Nikki, congratulations, my darling. Entry number 70. You've all done so well. So we have our fingers crossed for you for when they pick out the winner tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, isn't it? Yes, yes.
Lovely. Now, £21.95 for the kit. Well done, everybody. This is coming up after the break. We have a double strand of natural turquoise going to a price I don't think we've ever been able to take it to ever in the past. Brand new. We're going to be back in 2. Over the break, there are details of our summer ball coming up in London in June. All the details of how you can get a ticket during the break. We're back in 2.
Are you ready to shake off the snowflakes and celebrate summer? Well, how about joining us on Friday the 28th of June for our Summer Sunshine Dinner? This year we're leaving the Midlands and heading to London for an evening of glitz and glamour in order to support the Colourful Life Foundation. Overlooking the iconic Butler's Wharf, the Tower Hotel is located on the banks of the River Thames. This prestigious venue neighbours the World Heritage Site, the Tower of London, home to the Crown Jewels. Join Steve and Sarah Bennett, a host of presenters, as well as our friend and newly appointed trustee of the Colourful Life Foundation, Glenn Lehrer. There will be auctions and raffles, as well as the chance to join the Colourful Life Foundation's brand new sponsorship programme, an exciting way of directly supporting the projects that matter to you. Places are limited, so for more information or to book, please call 0845 612 2000 or email tggcball@gems.tv. See you in London.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF. When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby. Jewellery Maker is part of the Genuine Gemstone Company for a reason. If we're going to offer you gemstones, then they have to be genuine, but the only way we can guarantee that is by getting a lab test. This guarantees that you're going to get genuine gemstones, and that's exactly what you deserve.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Can you believe it that coming up very, very soon we have 1.5mm and 1.25mm antique bronze wire? Really looking forward to that. We've also got brand new launches of gemstones, including brand new lapis lazuli and coated chalcedony coming up later as well. But have a look at the lapis. Brand new, it's really elegant, isn't it? That's coming up in a few moments' time. But first, I'm going to launch the brand new turquoise. Now, turquoise is the summer colour. This is a gemstone that if you go into any silver jewellery shop in town, if you go into any designer boutique store, if you flick through glossy magazines, turquoise features every single year. Consistently, hugely popular. And I have to say, watch out when you are buying turquoise, because a lot of turquoise is dyed and a vast majority of turquoise is actually dyed howlite. I've only ever seen a handful of times natural turquoise, and this is as it forms. This is its natural colour. It's not been enhanced, it's not dyed howlite, it is genuine natural turquoise. Now, you've got to think, turquoise is expensive when it's set with sterling silver, isn't it? But natural turquoise, when it's set with sterling silver, my goodness me, you are instantly adding value and collectability to your collection. A double strand of natural turquoise. I bet you're already thinking it's going to be big bucks. It should be, but it ain't going to be. We are bringing you the most glorious colour. That is amazing. the brightest, most beautiful, beautiful turquoise. And what is unique about turquoise is the unique pattern on every single one of the stones. It's known as the turquoise matrix. And it is almost like a spider web-like sort of veining that runs through each and every single one of the gemstones. And it's when the turquoise matrix is not disconnected, when it's continually running through the stone, that's when they say those are your most valuable stones. And my goodness me, we have a continuous turquoise matrix on this strand, really beautiful. Mark, you will know from doing your craft fairs, from being a jewellery designer, you know that turquoise is very popular, but natural turquoise, huge selling point.
It is, and I think I pointed this out on the last show I was on when we had a strand that I like to cater for all birthstones on my gem stall. And last year I could not get turquoise for love nor money. And now we're seeing it at the beginning of this year. I've been snapping it up whenever I can, because we're going to be asked for December's birthstone, and not everyone can, you know, Tanzanite is quite a considered purchase, as is turquoise, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, really nice to have it, isn't it?
To have real turquoise on your stall for December's birthstone is a must. So when you see it, get it. That's my advice.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you more. What do you tend to put turquoise with?
Black onyx.
Black onyx. Ooh, straight in there with the black onyx. Yeah, could work. Well, it will work very, very well, won't it? And what kind of findings? I mean, anything really.
Anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything would work with that.
Do you know what? Almost 100 have gone already. Thank you for trusting me today. Thank you for getting on the phone lines. You know I'm going to bring in amazing, but in terms of the price, it is the lowest price I've ever seen for natural turquoise. An amazing opportunity by getting on those phone lines, but you've got to do it quickly. Do we have enough to go round? I don't know. I don't know. We have exactly 163 remaining. 100 have gone already. 140 carats of natural turquoise nuggets. 5x3 to 9x5. And guess what the price? Is officially the lowest deal I've ever seen for natural turquoise. Now, Kim was going to take that to $8.95 at the lowest, but that is extraordinary. Mark, that is so low.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. $17.95 would have been a good price.
No, $7.95. Do you know what? I'm speechless, and I'm very rarely speechless. As you know, because I talk for a living. I want everybody at home today to be able to own natural turquoise, not dyed turquoise, natural. And you have got it, you've absolutely got it. What's more, it's going to cost you nothing to call. You're going to get through to our UK-based call centre, they're ready and waiting to take your call, and you've got one postage and package. One chance, guys, that's all you've got. Because once these go, they've gone, they really have. This particular cut, let's talk about the cut of this stone, Mark. Now, you did the Chips and Nuggets DVD. What techniques could you do with this particular cut?
Well, on the DVD, we used a technique that we used with malachite, which is a very similar sized chip.
Yeah.
And we did a rosary-style necklace.
Ooh.
So we threaded on 5 onto an eye pin, did another loop, and then another one. So it was a really quite a long lariat rosary chain, just using little groups of them.
What a lovely idea.
That's all you need. It's just beautiful.
Oh, are you going to keep it simple? Are you going to go really intricate? I mean, there's so many things in which you could do with this, and it's a double strand, so it's going to last you a long time. I've never ever seen $7.95 for genuine turquoise. I don't think I've seen $7.95 for dyed turquoise. I'll be honest with you. Imagine it with your sterling silver findings. Oh, exquisite, less than £8. Now, if you do find yourself in a queue, don't panic, it is a free phone number. I always say, if you're in a queue, just use it as a chance to just sit there and think about all the wonderful things you're going to be able to do. I often use it as an opportunity to boss Lee around. You know, pick up your dirties, get the dinner in the oven, and it doesn't matter, it's a free phone number. You know, so you don't have to panic. Nothing worse than stressing out, worrying about the phone bill. And that's what we're here to do, Jewellery Maker, make your life that little bit easier. $7.95. Hold those lines for me, guys. We are trying to clear those calls as quickly as we can, but please do bear with us. It is a free phone number, like I said. And don't forget about the website, because our website is fairly new. We had it redesigned a couple of months ago, and it is such a wonderful website, isn't there?
I love our new website.
The only thing I'm sad about is there's a Meet the Designers section, but not Meet the Presenters section.
Oh, no, there isn't, is there?
I don't take offence.
Oh. Have you featured in a Scoop magazine?
I have.
Oh, you have been interviewed for that?
Yes.
I haven't.
Have you not?
No.
We'll get that arranged. We'll get that arranged. Yes, no, I've been in the Scoop. But I love the Scoop magazine, actually. I always love reading the deals. Yeah. What was it, everyone? $7.95? Stay on the phone lines, hold those lines, because if you hang up, you will not get this. And we should have enough to go around for the people on the phone line, so please do line. Please do hold on the line. And if you are on the phone lines, I think you might want this to add to your order. It's time for another gemstone strand launch. Do you know, me and Mark just have this look that we give each other, don't we?
Yeah.
Where we just go, another one that we want. And I'm going to go to Mark for this, because I've talked about my passion and my love for lapis lazuli a little bit earlier on in the show. And we touched on the history of this remarkable gemstone. Now, you work with gemstones every day in your designs, Mark. Mm-hmm. What is it that you adore about this stone so much?
It's the blue, isn't it? There isn't another gemstone that has that blue.
No.
And to have the little effect of the pyrite running through it, it's just beautiful. And it works so well with pyrite. And I use the two of them together 99% of the time.
Absolutely, definitely. Yes. If you can grab a strand of pyrite to go with this, it's beautiful. This particular cut, I think, showcases the pyrite, the gold flecks off to perfection, doesn't it? Very, very heavily included with pyrite. And sometimes with lapis, you can just get the odd little bit of gold, but that's very, very heavily included, which is fantastic. What's this particular cut for you? Is this earrings? Is this?
Earrings and just single drop little pendants. But
lovely.
I just imagine those earrings, they'd just be beautiful.
With your gold plated findings.
Yes, yeah.
Beautiful. Now this particular strand has been dyed to enhance the colour, and that doesn't put me off at all, because if a natural colour can be enhanced ever so slightly to get colour like that, I'm all for it. I think it's wonderful. We've got 30 by 8 mils, 100 carats of blue lapis lazuli marquises under item code PTG C68. For me, it's a pyrite round with these as the leaves of a flower, and it's a brooch. And it's all held together with wire at the back so that the leaves don't move. I would love that. I mean, you know me, I'm obsessed with flowers and designs. I think they're absolutely monumental. They're stunning. And you never get tired of seeing flowers, do you? Also with nature, absolutely. Everyone loves flowers. I mean, who doesn't? And this style for earrings, I think, would just, like Mark said, be so elegant and so sophisticated. And like Mark said, there's not another blue hue out there. And what other gemstone has this presence of pyrite? You know, it's wonderful. BTG P68 flying out the door, brand new today. Get on those phone lines and join us for another launch of a brand new gemstone strand. Guess what? Kim hasn't told me what the price is. Are you kidding? Have you seen what she's doing? I always feel like we should make Kim come out here and apologise. £6.95, but she's like, no, I'm not going on the camera. Less than £7. I mean, Mark, you must do price comparisons like me all the time. And even if you type into a search engine 100 carats of blue lapis lazuli in this cut, I don't think you'd find a price point of £6.95.
No, not ever. That's amazing. I mean, what I like about this particular set, I mean, we've had sort of marquise shapes before, but they've been quite wide.
Yeah, they have. This has got an elongation on it, hasn't it?
I think it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it really adds to the femininity of it, I think.
Well,
really
another thing I really like, that I always look for when buying strands, is the care that they've gone when stranding to make sure that they don't brush up against each other to scratch. You know, they've gone to the trouble of putting the thread and then the tubing through. Yeah. And if you always think that if someone's taken that care to send a strand to you like that, then it just makes it all that worthwhile, I think.
Absolutely, and don't waste the plastic tubing or the thread. You know, these are all elements that you need to keep in your stash with you as well. £6.95 on 0800 644 655. Buy online at jewellerymaker.com. Stay exactly where you are on the phone lines. I've got 1.25 and 1.5mm antique bronze wire. Hold the phone lines. They're coming up in 10 minutes time, the wire. Incredible. But look at what is coming up. Hold the lines for that. Congratulations. Add it to your order with your turquoise. A 2-minute queue currently on the phone lines. My apologies for that, but it is a free phone number, and we are trying to clear those calls as quickly as we can. Coated chalcedony. Mark, this is a special strand, isn't it?
It's stunning, isn't it? Gosh. I don't know how to describe it. It's...
Oh, I know.
Angel's wings, I don't know.
Yes. Angel's halos.
Yeah.
Coming up in about 10-15 minutes time. Awesome. Have a little think about what you're going to do with that.
Wow.
Exciting. The what? Oh, we're going to recap the rose quartz. So quick chance, guys. Hexagon cut rose quartz, brand new today. I only launched it about half an hour ago. So please do join us on the phone lines if you would like to grab these. 240 carats of rose quartz hexagon cuts, 16 millimeters in size, absolutely gorgeous. 6 sides make up the hexagon shape, beautifully polished to almost give you like a glass-like luster. And that beautiful soft pastel pink captured in the beautiful beauty of this remarkable gemstone. Mark suggested earlier grouping them all together in the centre of a necklace, but even you were saying, was it in a sort of a watch face?
Yes, all you'd need is one, and we've got, many of the viewers have got the coloured beading thread packs at home.
Oh yes.
So just one with a bit of beading thread macrame in the pink or the red would just be beautiful.
That would be really nice, wouldn't it? Really beautiful. I always think, even in its most simplest designs, this is going to look really epic. Good luck. 240 carats under item code EFGP51. It's a recap. Brand new today at £8.95. Genuine rose quartz, of course, got great healing powers, supposedly. So if you enjoy looking into the folklore, the legends, the healing powers of gemstones, please do have a look online or in your gemstone books. It is a gemstone that everybody knows, everybody loves, and is definitely one of the best sellers, second best sellers after amethyst on the craft fairs. Mark says hugely, hugely popular. Guaranteed to get people coming to your craft fair store. £8.95. I have got the perfect strand to go with this. Look at these two together. I launched this earlier today. I'm going to give you another recap because I know so many people would love this, and I know people tune in at different times today. Look at that. Why coming up soon, guys? Get ready for that. This is a multicoloured, beautiful multi-gemstone strand. We've got amethyst in there, you've got prehnite, and of course you've got your rose quartz. That is a picture perfect strand to put with that hexagon cut, isn't it? Really beautiful.
Isn't it? Perfect.
And pastel shades, let's face it, never go out of fashion. They're always, you know, year in, year out, they're always there,
What I really
aren't
like with pastel shades is that every single pastel shade goes with grey, and I'm a huge fan of grey.
That minky grey we like, don't we?
I'm a huge fan of grey, so to be able to have other colours to incorporate with grey, it just works perfectly.
Absolutely gorgeous, and there's a lot of that around. There's a few designers, especially high street shops as well. You're seeing loads of these beautiful sort of colour blocking with your sorbet colours, with beautiful pastel shades. 250 carats of your multicoloured, multi-gemstone faceted rounds, AJGP28. You're right. Sorry, your price for the launch is so low at £6.95. 0800 644 655. Buy online at jewellerymaker.com, but do it now. Just sport for choice here with your amethyst prehnite and your rose quartz all on one gemstone strand, a 38 centimetre strand nonetheless, so beautifully faceted, less than £7. Absolutely amazing. So don't forget, after the break, we're launching the wire, okay, in a very special bundle, 1.25 and 1.5mm antique bronze wire. And during the break, you're going to learn a little bit about the quality control when it comes to our gemstones. To find out more, keep watching.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we have many stages of quality control, from lab tests all the way through to our own in-house gemologists. We're confident with our quality, but we want to give you that peace of mind by offering you a 30-day money-back guarantee. Here at Jewellery Maker, we have a commitment to providing genuine gemstones. We do that by up to 3 lab tests, and we have our own in-house gemologists. That therefore means that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
We were all nattering so much then about how excited we are about the wire that we all, suddenly it was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, I had chucked my water down there, I was like, totally mad today, aren't we? And it's all your fault. What were you up to, Mark, eh?
It's all my fault.
It was nattering away. We were talking about breakfast, weren't we? Right. The time has arrived. When I heard recently that the thicker gauges of wire had launched on Jewellery Maker, I knew that it was going to be a bit of an epic day. And as of yet, I haven't been able to get any on The Late Show, which is the show I normally present, because it's always sold out, right? But you've got some on today's show. It is my presenter's pick. When Kim was planning the show, and she rung me last week, I said, please, Kim, please, can we have the thicker gauge wire on the show? She said, all right, Charlie, we know that you've been begging for it for ages, so you can have it on the show. Wonderful. Dream come true. Antique bronze, nonetheless. Antique bronze wire, 1.25 millimetre wire. Now, Mark, you've recently got into wire work and you're an avid lover of it, just like me. Have you used the thicker gauges of wire?
Yet, no, I'm using 1 millimetre, and I'm actually using it for lazy stranding wire bracelets and wire jewellery.
So this is something you will want to be buying very soon. 1.25 is your thicker wire of a seat, so the structural thickness and strength that this provides is absolutely fantastic. You have got 10 metres of your 1.25 antique bronze wire here, our most popular coloured wire, not only with you, but also with our guest designers. Fantastic to give you that edge in your design. Really fantastic for your vintage antique jewellery as well. And it's my all-time favourite coloured wire, Mark.
Mine as well.
Yeah, it's just got that edge, hasn't it? That quality edge to it.
That's amazing.
But I'm going to put it with a gemstone that we don't often see, and it's, I think, one of the most incredible gemstones around. It is tourmaline. Now, we are bringing to you a remarkable gemstone strand of tourmaline. Your ruby-like pinks, your blacks, your greens, your yellows, your whites. Amazing. What size are we looking at here of the tourmaline? We are looking at puffy coins, 14 mils, okay? We are looking at a gemstone that is known as a rainbow gemstone. Can you imagine how fabulous this is going to look with the antique bronze wire? Even the purples that you're getting here are stunning, absolutely stunning. And do you know what they say? They say that when you add tourmaline to your collection, you instantly add value. You really, really do. And it wasn't until 1703 that this gemstone was named as tourmaline. And the Native Americans believe that this gemstone got called the rainbow gemstone because it shot out the ground over a rainbow, and as it went over the rainbow, it absorbed all the colours. And tourmaline comes in over 100 colours. It's amazing. I like that little story.
I do as well.
And then we have a fabulous gemstone. Oh my goodness me, isn't this going to pick up the browns of the antique bronze to perfection? It really, really is. We're looking at green quartz, fancy pairs with a little twist in it. 20 by 15 millimetres in size, 300 carats. This is what we've all been waiting for all morning. All morning. Antique bronze wire, 10 metres, 1.25. Multicoloured tourmaline of 260 carats. 300 carats of green quartz. Mark, awesome bundle or an awesome bundle?
Amazing bundle, actually. Amazing. I've never seen tourmaline that large. They are huge pieces, aren't they?
Yeah, they are sensational. And break that down for me, Kim, again. Just for the 2 strands, you're paying $19.90.
Okay.
Right. For the whole thing, you're going to be paying £22.95. That's everything included. Phenomenal, Kim. Absolutely phenomenal. 0800 644 655. It's the antique bronze wire, 1.25 millimetres in thickness. Get darling, everybody, because this is not going to be here in an hour. This is going to sell out like hotcakes. 0800 644 655. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it's those really beautiful natural colours that are captured within these stones. Remarkable shimmer and lustre that you're getting from that antique bronze wire. And it's the thicker gauge wire. We have had it on the show a handful of times, if that. And I have to say, we can never have enough wire here at Jewellery Maker. Every time we order it, it sells out. And the problem is, every time we order it, we don't know when it's coming in, so we can never really tell you when to expect to see the thicker gauges of wire. Needless to say, Kim, low in stock now, isn't it? Flying out the door. Well done, everybody. Don't forget, you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee. You could have so much fun with that antique bronze wire, couldn't you, Mark?
Just amazing. And you get 10 metres.
10 metres. I know.
That's going to go such a long way. Because you'll begin to using it as structural pieces, it's going to go a long, long way.
Absolutely. I mean, if you use a 0.25, that goes a lot quicker, doesn't it? Because you have to use a lot of it. Whereas the thicker gauges do last a lot longer. But get it while we have it in stock, because it is this continuous frustration that we always run out of wire. And that's because we buy it. Everybody wants to buy it. I buy it all the time. Anytime I see a good deal on wire, you've got to grab it while we have it in stock. £22.95. And so many people at the NEC, which is the Hobbycraft exhibition in Birmingham, so many of you were asking, when can we get antique bronze wire in the thicker gauges? Well, it's happening now, isn't it? It's happening now. Did you find that, Mark? Loads of people asking about the wire.
Yes, a lot of people.
Well, we're happy to have it on the show today. I've got 1.5 coming up. This is 10 metres and it's yours for £22.95. Well done, hold those lines. Absolutely incredible, fantastic. And we do the next one now. Woohoo! Back-to-back wire deals. This is what we like, Mark, isn't it? And we're showing off now because we're going up another gauge and we're going to 1.5 millimetres. Ooh, 1.5. Laura Binding would be jealous, wouldn't she?
I've never actually seen the 1.5 in the flesh.
It is amazing. Look at that. That is going to be such a feature, isn't it, in your jewellery?
And I've seen, it might be Laura or Gemma using a 1.5, and they use it just as a single band around the neck as a necklace, and then suspend beads or a pendant from that. So that's another way of using as a necklace. Same
as me. I had Laura recently on the show, and she used the thicker gauge wire, this one, the 1.5. Literally, it's like you would do with a memory wire necklace.
Yes,
literally, just as the basis of the shape. It gives a lot of structure. It really, really, really does. And this is the thickest gauge of wire we do, isn't it? 1.5. I have had so many Facebook requests recently to have the thicker wire on the show. So you can totally understand why I've picked it as a double whammy presenter's pick today. 10 metres of the antique bronze coated copper wire, 1.5 millimetres. Absolutely gorgeous. But look at what else we are getting. We have got bronzite. Now, when I had my vintage and bridal show with Gemma Crow on the Late Show, we had a vintage section that was dedicated to bronzite and the antique bronze and copper wire because the two go so well together. And I love the beautiful, beautiful bronzite that we've got here. Do we have the sizes for the bronzite? They are hand-carved 5-petal flowers with beautiful white quartz spaces in between. They're 15 millimetres in size and 170 carats. It's a chocolate brown hue with a gold fleck in it. Are you a fan of the bronzite, Mark?
I love bronzite. Absolutely adore it.
What is it that you love?
It's that sort of next step up from Tiger's Eye, isn't it? I mean, Tiger's Eye, you've got that chatoyancy and that illusion look. But then I think bronzite goes to the next level. Yeah, it's really interesting, isn't it? Rich
you know, and I love this cut for wire-wrapped rings. Can you imagine?
Perfect. Yes, perfect.
Absolutely perfect. So your second gemstone strand to go with this is very unusual, and one we don't often see. It's Unikite. Okay, and Unikite. There's nothing else out there like it. It has almost every single hue of green you could possibly want in a really unique sort of dappled effect. And then it has really warm terracotta colours, and there's nothing else out there like it. That, with the antique bronze wire, is just going to look exceptional. That's 315 carats of Unikite corner drilled twisted squares, 16 mils in size. Mark, what a great collaboration. And if you just bought the gemstone strands on their own, you'd be paying £19.90. So for the whole lot, including your 10 metres of antique bronze wire, you're paying £22.95 for our thickest gauge of wire here. You are going to need so little and it's going to go such a long way, £22.95. There are so many of you coming through on the phone lines and the website, and a couple of people buying more than one. Fantastic opportunity. 0800 644 655. Buy online at jewellerymaker.com. Those are 16 mil corner drilled twisted squares of Unikite. That is absolutely phenomenal. Look at that antique bronze wire, one of our favourite colours and one of our favourite gauges coming through there, the thickest gauge of wire that we have on the show here at Jewellery Maker. An outstanding deal. Well done, everybody. Very limited. £22.95. A queue on the phone lines, but don't panic, it is that free phone number, and we're trying to clear those calls as quickly as we can. Hold those lines. Well done, everybody. Absolutely amazing. Coated chalcedony coming up. We're looking forward to this one, I must admit. coated Charles Sedany, brand new, from Gems of Distinction, coming up in a little while. And loads more brand new bundles. And aquamarine coming up in a little while as well. Fantastic. And what is a gemstone that you've been guessing? We've asked you to text in 60777. It is a strand with the cut flowers. Well, do you know what? When should we close the competition? We'll close it when we launch the bundle, which is the challenge. A lot of people have got it wrong. Feel free to text in. You can win a free bead scoop. I'm not going to ask Mark because he'll probably know what it is. I know what it is, but that's because I'm a genius. But we all knew that anyway. But lots of people are guessing. I wonder what they're guessing. I reckon a lot of people would guess. Actually, no, I'm not going to say, because then that could be a clue, couldn't it? The other day, I launched a competition, and I said all the things that I thought it wasn't, and then Deanna was like, "Charlie, you just really help people." I was like, "Oh yeah." I think you were on my show that night, weren't you? Another one of Charlie's silly moments. What's next, lovely? Lucky. Ooh, it is lucky number 3. Amazing amount of colour, Mark. With citrine. Now, when you are planning your craft fair stall, does this gemstone factor in?
It does. And I always put it with amethyst. I lay on my table. I lay it out in colour. So one end, I'll start with.
That doesn't surprise me.
So one end I'll start with the amethyst, so purples, and then it'll go through to greens and then pinks, and then it'll end up on one side with the aquamarines and the blues and turquoises.
Okay.
And I always put the citrines in with the amethyst. And then you can start that whole ametrine talk as well. So they definitely work together.
Really beautiful. And these 3 strands together are pretty exquisite. We're starting, I have to admit, with my favourite cut for this particular gemstone. I think it highlights the clarity, and I think it highlights the beautiful warmth that you get of citrine. These remind me of little juicy apples. I think they're so cute. Oh, funny enough, I didn't know this. They're called apples. 35 carats of citrine apples, 5 mils in size. Citrine is one of the birthstones for November, and it's renowned for being actually quite difficult to get in the gemstone trade. The reason being is there's a lot of citrine out there that has a very bad colour, okay? Where the colour is very wishy-washy. And at Jewellery Maker, we really make a point of stocking citrine that has a real warmth, because if you want a citrus, fresh, light yellow, you go for lemon quartz. And if you want a warm, honey sort of feel, amber tone, then you go for citrine. So the two are very different. So we only want to be able to source citrine that has what citrine is, those really warm, glowing, warm tones. And you have that on all 3 of the strands today. These are 35 carats of the 5 mil apple. It's lovely apple shape there, Mark. Yes.
Absolutely beautiful.
I'm thinking earrings. What about you?
Yes. Or just a simple single strand bracelet, just something really delicate.
Oh yes, actually that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Then we take it up to a larger size in the nuggets. Now I know Mark will love these. This is 190 carats of citrine nuggets. Now can you see how, because you've got the larger window, it allows a lot more light through. So you get sort of a real radiance, don't you, from the stones. They're 12 by 8 mils. And then finally, irregular drop style beads. Irregular drop style beads. Now I don't think you can ever have too much citrine, especially when it's 3 very different cuts.
No. I had a strand very similar to that on the Late Show. I think it must have been Jenny and I were working, and I made a necklace with apatite. So that really glassy turquoise mixed with the citrine just is beautiful.
Oh yes, apatite, amethyst. What other stones do you like using?
Fluorite, purple fluorite. It goes well with as well.
Aquamarine.
Yeah.
Hugely versatile, and it's the birthstone. It's a gemstone of happiness, and I love a gemstone that makes me feel happy. And it, you know, that beautiful sunshine that we had yesterday, it's reflected in this beautiful gemstone, isn't it? It is a I can't speak. It's a citrine sizzle. Yeah, the citrine sizzle 3-strand pack. guess what? It's £17.95 only for the birthstone for November. That is less than £6 per strand. That is absolutely fantastic. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And just, I think when you get to November, December mark as well, these are colours that we crave. You know, it's when we haven't seen sunlight for months and we're just like, oh, I need it. What do you tend to do with citrine in terms of your metals that you put it with?
Gold.
Gold every time.
Gold, yeah. I mean, silver does work, or silver plate, but I think to bring out the sumptuous of the citrine, you need gold. Without a doubt.
I can't get the combination of this with the apatite out of my head.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Or even the turquoise.
Yes, that would work equally as well. Yeah.
The turquoise does look amazing.
Do we have any of that left?
Do we have any of the turquoise left? We'll have a little lookie for you, Mark. Really gorgeous. Add it to your order with your one postage and packaging. Phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. 20 left. Less than 20 left now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness me, we're not going to have any left for us, are we, by the time we get home and dial? £17.95, well done everybody. Genuine citrine. I'll leave it with you, well done. This is called Paprika, and I know this sounds daft, but has anyone seen that we talked about this the other day, that Michael McIntyre show where he does at Wembley, and he talks about the comedy sketch, and he talks about the different spices in the cupboard. Have you seen that? Oh my, I am 5 spice, and isn't it paprika that's never allowed out of the cupboard? And how salt and pepper are always out on the it's so funny. If you've never seen it, you've got to see it. Oh dear, and I don't know why, but it's just reminded me of this. And it's true, paprika is a spice like nutmeg that's in my cupboard that I never use, you know. I know, you buy it and it just sits in your cupboard. It's almost like you're just showing off that you've got some spices. Oh, dearie me. I have to say, that sketch, I saw it after the show on Friday, made me, you know when you howl with laughter and you feel like your sides are going to split, you're laughing so much. It's such a good feeling, isn't it? Oh, dear. You what, Kim? Oh, Kim was watching The Office the other day and she thought it was hilarious. Oh, God. I love a bit of laughter, me. Nothing like a good laugh. They say it's very good for you to laugh, don't they? Ha ha! There we are. Now, have a look at this. If you haven't seen it, after the show, have a look online and see if you can find it. Very funny. Especially the sketch where they talk about what couples talking about how good their sleep was the night before. Very, very funny. Have you seen that bit? Oh, my goodness me. They say it's the most boring conversation in the morning, don't they? But how you can go, oh, did you sleep well last night? Oh, no, I didn't. I was really hot. You were hot? Oh, really? My leg was hanging outside the side of the bed. Oh, why was that? And then you go, oh, it escalates, doesn't it? So funny. You might think, what is she talking about? But you've got to Google this comedy sketch. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right. And how people talk about the interesting dreams they've had, but they can't remember what happens. Well, really, it's not very interesting, is it? Right. We have got 290 carats of sunstone. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. When I started presenting full-time on the show in October, I had never really worn a nude hue in my life because I always was worried that it would just wash me out. And one of our guest designers introduced me to sunstone and said, Charlie, this would really suit you. You should make a piece of jewellery with it. And I was really sceptical to begin with, and I have now found my new addiction. I have never looked back after using this. Sunstone is named after the sparkle similar to the sun, and it's because it has inclusions of copper. And it's those inclusions of copper that when they catch the light sparkle like the sun. And sunstone is known for its nude hues, its fleshy tones, its amazing silver shimmer. Can you see that? So not only does it have a sparkle, but it also has that beautiful shimmer. Can you see? It's almost like a pearlescence quality. And this is a double-stranded sunstone. This is the first time I've seen a double-stranded sunstone. I'm quite jealous. 290 carats of sunstone, 5x4 to 15x4 millimetres in size, and it's just so beautiful, isn't it? I can't take my eyes off this strand. And I've now got something beautiful to go with it. faceted rounds of mookaite, 4mm faceted rounds of mookaite. Really, really, really beautiful. A gemstone that comes from one location in the world that goes perfectly with this sunstone. Mustards, chocolate browns, chestnut colours, aubergines, creams and whites that come from one location in the world. Mookaite, it's extraordinary. When I lived in Australia, I thought this would be an ideal time to buy mookaite. I thought it must be cheaper buying it in Australia. Mookaite is incredibly expensive in Australia. I've never seen anything like it. And I think it's because, I really think it's because the Australians know they're onto a good thing. You know, they're so proud of it. And my word, it's incredibly collectible. It really, really is, all around the world. Double strand of sunstone, Mark. How exciting. It is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And of course, if you were to pair this with the antique bronze wire, nice idea. Do you use sunstone in your designs?
I do. I use it with rose quartz.
Okay.
It sounds really odd, but it does work.
Okay.
It really does work. Oh, you've got some there, yes.
See it, just see it, the strand that we launched earlier. Yeah, it does actually, doesn't it, look?
It's beautiful.
Lovely. And what do you do with this particular cut, the chips?
That would be a multi-strand necklace, I think. And using some, I mean, it works really well with silver findings, so just drop in some silver little beads or something, that'd be beautiful.
Really gorgeous. And I think it's got to go with rose gold. And then, just to show off our favourite cut, faceted rondelles of red jasper. That
is beautiful.
Look at this. This has just got a look at me like quality about it, doesn't it? Amazing. Red jasper faceted rondelles, 9 by 6mm in size, 220 carats. What is it that you love about the rondelles? Because I'm obsessed. They are so luxurious. Yeah,
they're without doubt my favourite cut now. I just adore them. I always say this, one of the facts is I think you always get just about a third more bead on the strand because they're sat flat to each other.
Yeah.
And especially faceted like this, you can do so much with them. I just adore them.
You can.
And I think I've had a similar strand to this in a kit recently, and I was just bowled over by it. It's just phenomenal. It's beautiful.
Really, really phenomenal.
Yep.
And they all work so well together. Now you can buy this by dialing on our free phone number 0800 644 655. A double strand of sunstone, red jasper, and mookaite 4mm. And guess what? It is a brand new bundle, only available till 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. And your price? No. You essentially have here 4 gemstone strands. One of those is a double strand of sunstone. Absolutely incredible for $12.95. You're essentially getting things here for free. That is your top quality gemstones with a huge amount of value for money here. 0800 644 655, selling out like hotcakes. This is the final 40 minutes of the show. You know, everybody's going to be checking things out of their basket. They're going to be adding to their order. You need to do it now. Less than £13 available. We're looking at top quality collectible stones here. We're looking at a gemstone that sparkles like the sun, those nude hues, that beautiful white, sort of silver adolescence, and the faceted rondelles of jasper are phenomenal. We haven't seen anything else like that. And if you're new, now is the time to dial. You've got gorgeous gemstones for a price that you may never see again. £12.95. 4mm faceted mookaite, Mark.
That's just beautiful. Again, it would be that bead loom that Sarah demonstrated.
Yes, absolutely.
And bead, I mean, it's perfect size for beady beads as well.
Do you know, I actually think I prefer mookaite smaller sizes.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do. I really do. I think it's beautiful. And I call them Coleman mustard colours.
You like the yellows?
Yeah, I really do. I once had a handbag with that colour, and I could never find a stone to go with it, so perfect. Shame I don't have the handbag anymore. $12.95. Probably because I buy handbags continuously. I love them. Hold the lines, well done. Now, I'm going to announce the winner of the Name the Gemstone competition. Sorry about my squeaky chair. Have I just suddenly heard the aircon come on? Or am I going mad?
No,
I just suddenly got excited. I thought the aircon was working then. No, and it stopped. It's just a little tease, isn't it? They're trying to fix it as we speak. Should be fixed today. Imagine if they just said, oh, the plug's out. No, it really isn't, don't worry, we've already checked that. So, can you guess what the green gemstone is? Is it prehnite? Is it emerald? Is it fluorite? Green aquamarine? What other crazy surprise? People were guessing, what else? Oh, jadeite, it could have been jadeite. Could have been what? a Prozolite. All good guesses, but the first person who texted in with the correct answer was lovely Alison from Kent, who guessed Serpentine. Well done, you. You're going to have a free bead scoop on its way to you. Congratulations. You knew what it was all along, didn't you? So did I, because we're clever. So's Alison.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It is a beautiful,
stone.
beautiful strand. Should I take them off now? We can have a look. And you're also getting copper beads with this as well. So, sorry about my squeaky chair. It's ridiculous.
It's getting worse.
Do you know what? It is getting worse. We need a bit of WD-40 on there, don't we? Well, the new stools, the new chairs should be arriving soon, which means nobody else is going to get pregnant.
New chairs?
I know, new chairs. Because they say that if you sit on these stools, you get pregnant. Hasn't happened yet. That's what they say, isn't it, Mark?
It is.
Happened to Carol. Now look what's happened.
And Lucy and Fee.
And Lucy and Fee.
Yeah. Hannah.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my goodness me. Right. Better go out and buy some baby clothes then. No, don't worry. I haven't got anything to tell you. Right. We have got here Serpentine. Now, traditionally named after a serpent, hence the name Serpentine. But I actually have to say, oh, look, here's lovely Amelia with a lovely, she was pretending that you were walking up the aisle there, weren't you?
I was.
And look at this is so cute, absolutely amazing. Who made this? One of our beaders upstairs. This is like something Gemma Crow would make, isn't it? And can you imagine bridesmaids having this? This is beautiful. And look at the bottom, the serpentine there. Do you know, I look at things like that and I just think I really aspire to be that good with my jewellery making one day. I really, really do. This weaving technique with the wire is phenomenal. The wire mesh, and we've used the silver beads here. These are also going to be included in the deal, and the aquamarine and the serpentine with that beautiful antique bronze wire that we brought you earlier. That is stunning. Here comes the bride. Da, 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 da. Don't panic, Lee, if you're watching, my other half. Don't panic. Right. Oh dear, 150 carats of serpentine carved flowers, 12 mils in size, the most idyllic, beautiful green. To hand carve each and every single one of these stones, you are talking about weeks and weeks of work to get this whole gemstone strand cut. Can you see? From the detailing of the central section to the detailing in the leaves. So beautiful, so beautiful. And a wonderful transparency in each and every single one of the stones. Oh, and then we just have to show off and bring in one of the most good looking strands of aquamarine we've ever had. The colour in that is absolutely sensational. No way, Jose? Oh yes. 180 carats of aquamarine drops on medium nuggets, 9x8 to 20x11. Now, if you look elsewhere, sometimes you'll find aquamarine where the colour, I'll be honest, is virtually non-existent. This colour is rich. This colour is awesome. And it occurs naturally because of the presence of eye. These two together, you only need to add the brand new rose quartz from earlier and you're sorted. You're absolutely sorted. But I'm also bringing you silver copper beads. Hear that jangle? Oh yes. Now look at the heart. You are getting 3 hearts in here. One of the larger size, one of the medium, and then baby heart. Mummy, daddy heart, mummy heart, and baby heart. Then we have the, oh, I love this shape. This for me is a pendant. Look at that. Beautiful luster. And then finally another shape as well. So you're getting 5 different styles. Thank you, Claire. 5 different styles, all so beautiful. Now, do you know, each of those beads has taken a day to make. When Carol went to Jaipur, she saw these beads being made. When I went, I didn't see these beads being made. She said each one takes a day to make because where you brush the silver onto the copper, you have to do it in layers, and in between each layer, you have to let it dry, and it takes up to a day to make each one, so it's taken a lot of time. And all handmade, which is fantastic, isn't it? Mark, I'm a real big fan of the silver copper beads because I think they're real statement pieces, aren't they?
I've seen this set before.
They're lovely, aren't they?
I've never seen these before.
I think it's one of my favourite sets, actually.
Hearts are really popular, aren't they, anyway?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
3 different hearts. And look how you can make them into a beautiful bouquet. Do you know, the first time I saw a flower bouquet that Gemma made, it made me think when I get married one day, I'd quite like to have a bouquet like this.
Keep it forever, couldn't you?
Yeah, you could. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So, you should be paying almost £27 for this. But I don't care about what you should be paying. I just want to know what we are going to be paying. Because we're not going to pay £27. You are going to pay an all-time low price of £14.95. No, I'm not kidding you. I'm not joking. That is actually the price today, £14.95 for aquamarine, the birthstone for March, traditionally given, of course, on the 19th wedding anniversary. And a gemstone that it's those light but energetic blues that I think are so tranquil. Then we have the greens that are so fresh, and then we have the beautiful, beautiful beads there in the 3 different styles of the hearts, the drop, and another beautiful shape there as well. All for this incredible, incredible price. And the silver really does work well with the icy blues and the beautiful greens, doesn't it? It really, really does. Well done, everybody. Hold the lines. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. 4 to 5 working days on delivery and 1 postage and packaging. Give us a call. You're going to get through to our UK-based call centre. Hold those lines. I've got a brand new strand coming up next. What number does that go back in? Number 9. Wonderful, because I want to keep it nice and tidy. Actually, no, it's in a different box, isn't it? So we'll just have to put it one side. Right, let's pop that in here. Can you feel that, Mark? Can you feel the air?
It's lovely,
the aircon.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Because of the aircon's been breaking for a couple of weeks now, I've gone home with makeup sliding down my face, you know. It's not the most attractive of looks, actually, no. But I'm very glad to say that the aircon is, you know, the conditions that we have to work in here, you know, just awful. I did put in a request to have a man with a fan here for us, but it never arrived. Wouldn't that be wonderful, with a big leaf fanning us? A little cocktail over here, some nibbles. Oh, a girl can dream, hey? A girl can dream. But I do feel like we're dreaming now, because we're going to bring you Gems of Distinction. Now, if you're new to Jewellery Maker, Gems of Distinction is a collection of gemstones that have been collected for certain qualities. They are your top quality gemstones. They are rare, they are beautiful, they are very, very special strands. And it's the collection that people aspire to own. Before we even look at the strands, Gems of Distinction, Mark, I know that you've bought numerous strands of Gems of Distinction, and the majority of them haven't even made them into jewellery yet, because you just look at them, don't you? I
don't think they ever will. Tomorrow evening, the lady that I'm having the party for, this will be the second one at her house.
Okay.
So I would imagine that some of the guests have been to a previous one. So to do something a bit different, I'm taking my box of precious tomorrow, which consists of all my tasselled Gems of Distinction. So we'll just show them about the range and how beautiful they are, and there's different stones on that in that particular range. So it'll be something interesting, something different to talk about. So I'm really looking forward to that.
And do you ever let anybody near your Gems of Distinction strands?
No. Only me. And when I buy a new one, I have to rearrange the whole box. And
oh my God, that's so cute, isn't it?
I've got a system.
He's the most organised designer I've ever met in my life. Do you show your other half the stones that you order?
I used to. He's not interested anymore.
Because there's so many.
Completely not interested in jewellery at all now. I think it's on overdrive.
Oh dear. Well,
never mind.
I think if you bought this, I think this would make him interested, because I just think this is so phenomenal. Just take a moment to look at this. So exquisite. So beautiful. And any time we have any coated gemstone on the show, it sells so quickly. The coated gemstones have a certain quality, don't they? They have a real certain quality. And when I look at this, I want to put it with, it might sound a bit funny, but a little bit of lace, white lace. And I want to put it with some mystic quartz. And I want to frame the lace, which is something I've tried recently, with these and the mystic quartz with your wire. And it's a technique I saw in a design recently that I'm trying to replicate. Beautiful. 85 carats of coated chalcedony. Graduated faceted beads. that are 5 to 10 mils. They've got that pearl-like lustre, haven't they? That vintage quality. And that beautiful coating is remarkable. They're 5 to 10 millimetres in size, so we're building up to a large size in the centre there. And Mark, for you, given this as a challenge, for example, what's the first thing you would do?
It would be graduated earrings. I'd use the whole strand for earrings, I think. I just think you need something suspended.
Yes.
So they're like disco balls.
Absolutely, so beautiful. And those facets go all the way around the stones, don't they?
It's so nice to see them in rounds, actually.
Yes, because we've seen it in a pear cut before, haven't we? But
Yes,
really nice
yes.
to see it in the rounds. And actually, quite simply as a bracelet.
Perfect. I mean, what more would you want?
Oh, heaven. And what you'll find with this coating is it absorbs all the different colours around it. So if you were to put it with other different coloured gemstones, it absorbs and reflects all the different colours. Really beautiful. BSR U78. Don't forget, Gems of Distinction comes with the token sort of, well, the stamp of the Gems of Distinction look with the tassels. And they're a fabulous feature to have in earrings, aren't they?
Oh, they are. They're great fun, aren't they? Tassels are everywhere at the moment, aren't they, on the high street?
Oh, tassel earrings, they're everywhere, aren't they? And they're not cheap, are they?
No.
So Gems of Distinction, your top quality strand being launched right here, right now. Never before seen. And my goodness me, can you imagine this ever going under £20? It's going under £20, but it's not going under £20 by a smidgen. It's going to $12.95 today. $12.95 for your Gems of Distinction, your top quality chalcedony. Chalcedony is one of the earliest materials used by man. It is then being coated in this lustre that is absolutely idyllic. Less than £13 on that free phone number. Mark, amazing.
That's a fantastic price. Can't believe that at all. When all you'd need is, I'll start from the middle, and those would be 2 bases, and then I would have the next size going up graduated, so 3 stones in a pair of earrings, sterling silver findings. That's a £10 pair of earrings.
Do you think it would work with the sunstone nuggets that we had?
Yes.
I know that's quite an unusual mix, but I was just thinking
perfect.
that'd be really beautiful, wouldn't it? But like you say, it's money. You look at this and you think at a craft fair store, you could sell this for some serious money, couldn't you? Think of the elegant designs that you could get. 0800 644 655. Sorry, girls. Absolutely got. Look at that. Absolutely phenomenal. Loads of you coming through for this one. This could be the only chance that you get to buy this. This is a limited edition. We don't have a lot of this. And flying out the door. How are we doing on the quantity, Kim? Okay, we have enough to go around at the moment. Less than £13. We started off with an amazing opportunity. Do not let this opportunity pass you by. They do remind me of pearls, don't you think, Mark?
Oh yes, they have that sort of nacre look, don't they?
They really, really do. I know so many of my friends who would love to wear this, actually. I think this is going to have huge appeal. And Gems of Distinction, absolutely amazing. I'm going to be having a show soon dedicated to how to work with your Gems of Distinction strands. So I'll be giving you more information about that over the next couple of weeks. 0800 644 655. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Less than £30. Well done, everybody. Imagine, you know that lovely bouquet that we looked at? Can you imagine using some of those in there? For bridal, bridal jewellery.
Wow. That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? It would be nice to have a piece of jewellery that you wear down the aisle, and then the reception and the disco and the party afterwards, you could just tweak it a bit by adding something or taking something away, and have sort of an evening piece as well. I think that'd be amazing. A lot of people get changed, don't they, out of their wedding gown into a party frock in the evening. Well, all the girls are saying, no, not me, I'd stay in my dress all day. Well, it depends how fabulous your party dress is, doesn't it? I think I'd stay in my wedding dress all day. In fact, I'd probably stay in it for about a week. Oh.
I'd wear it to go and buy the groceries in. It's ridiculous, isn't it? You pay all that money for one dress and you only wear it for one day. Do you household chores wearing your wedding dress?
Why not? That'd be good, wouldn't it?
There's a thought. Well done, everyone. I'll leave that with you. I'm picturing Kim in her wedding dress now with her Mr. Muscle. Or any other cleaning products are available, of course. I don't have personal preference. It could be Jif, it could be... I can't think of any others. Flash. What's that?
Sillet Bang.
Oh, Sillet Bang. Oh, yes. That's obviously the one that you like, isn't it? Number 17. Just, Kim, let's leave the discussion on Sillet Bang, shall we? This is just... I don't want to compare cleaning products. I actually think Jif is the best. It's the cheapest. I think it's the best, actually.
Isn't it Sif now, though?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's now called Sif. And when I was little, it reminds me, when I was little, this is strange, right? But I used to go to my granny's house and I used to really enjoy. She used to give me a bottle of Jif and a scrubbing brush. And I used to love cleaning the house for her. I used to love cleaning the sinks. And I mean, I was really little. But yeah, how strange. Did you used to do that at your grand's house, no? Maybe it was just me. I do. It's strange the things we do when we're little, isn't it?
It's strange that products change their name, isn't it? I mean, when Marathon became Snickers, I mean, I was heartbroken.
Yes, and that happened with
Oil
fruit.
of Ulay.
Starburst.
Anyway.
Well, I know, silly, isn't it? Anyway, let's talk about cleaning products, because this is ridiculous. We're bringing you one of the largest strands of labradorite we've ever had on the show. Now, Mark is a lover of labradorite, as so many of you are. There is some amazing schiller in this gemstone. Look at that, look at that. Oh my word, Mark, look at this. What are you going to do with this gemstone strand, Mark?
I can't remember if it was you or Jenny that we had this conversation with the other day.
It was me.
It was you. Then I would do that.
It's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
It's the downstairs room bowl gemstone.
Yeah, Mark has a downstairs bathroom where he puts his favourite ornamental gemstones in there so that people can look at the stones. I'm not going to go in any more detail than that. And but do you know what though, Mark? I'm going to disagree with you, and I never do that because I've got to put it into jewellery.
Really?
I've got to put that lavender essence into jewellery. It's phenomenal. And I'm going to have a large cocktail ring.
Wow.
And then maybe a few in the downstairs bathroom.
No, that's a good point. I agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, a labrador essence like that is just out of this world. This is labradorite, a carat weight of... It says dazzling beauty on my screen, guys, but I've got completely different gemstones. How much? 640 carats. I've never seen that large carat weight of labradorite. 20 by 14 millimetres in size to 20 by 18. Absolutely phenomenal. And you are getting so much there. There must be 2, 4, 6, 8, 8. There must almost be 25, 30 stones there. Amazing. Then Kim's like, can you try and be sensible for a minute, please? First it's cleaning products, now you're showing off. Well, now it's druzy. Those weren't her actual words, but these are beautiful solitaire stones of black druzy. Now, not only do you have the beautiful labrador essence, you also have the sparkle. 3 pieces of the black druzy. They are how big? 10 carats, 14 mil rounds drilled right through the centre. Oh, gorgeous. And guess what? They're £4.95 each, so we're looking at £15 for the druzy. We're looking at a humongous carat weight of genuine natural labradorite, but we're not looking at a humongous price tonight, this morning. You should be paying almost £22. Are you seriously saying to me that price is what we're going to do? All of this is going to be cheaper in price if you pay for the druzy. And I'm laughing because I'm feeling quite nervous about this. You should be paying almost £15 just for the druzy. Okay, hang on then. You're getting the labradorite for free. You're getting the labradorite for free and you're not even paying the price for the druzy that what you should be paying for. Okay, you're paying for the labradorite for free and free postage, basically. Well, I'm completely gobsmacked, Mark.
That's fantastic.
Any surprise?
No, because it's Kim working.
Oh, I know, it's like she likes to show off. I think because she thinks she hasn't worked with me for a while. She's thinking, right, I'm going to show off. I'm going to really show off to her, so she'll want to come and work on the morning show.
You know what the real you know what the real reason is?
Oh, come on.
She's on holiday from tomorrow.
Oh, well, now it all makes sense. Kim's going on holiday tomorrow, which means she's going to show off, and it doesn't matter because she won't get into trouble tomorrow because she won't get told off because she won't be here.
That's what it is.
Where are you off to, Skegness? she's just having a nice chilled out week. Well, you're going to be dancing the night away every night. That's what you're going to be doing, isn't it? With your Lambrini, £11.95, 0800 644 655. You are getting labradorite of this size for free. Let's have a look at that labrador essence again. It is absolutely wonderful. And it's a diffusion of light, the way in which it's captured with it. I mean, look at that. Every spectrum of the rainbow there. Full spectrum of the rainbow. Hold the lines, I'm moving it on. Well done indeed. Sorry about my squeaky chair. Oh, yes. Now, the other day I launched on the Late Show largest star-cut amethysts, and I was dreaming of the fact that we have star-cut amethysts of this size, and it's happening now. Mark could hardly believe his ears when he knew I was doing this. Now, we all love our stars, we all love our hearts, and this, for a charm bracelet, Mark, is what I'm going to be doing. Can you imagine?
The whole strand.
And shooting stars on earrings. Yeah. You could do a sort of tiered effect, couldn't you?
Yep. Be perfect.
Starry night. Ooh. Oh, just phenomenal.
I could graduate those as well.
Could you?
There's enough scope with the colours there.
We're looking at the all-time favourite gemstone, aren't we? The biggest selling gemstone for Mark at a craft fair. Our biggest selling gemstone here at Jewellery Maker. These are going to fly. Is this gemstone strand new? 95 carats of amethyst puffy stars, 8 mils. Do you know how hard it is to cut a star cut like that? To get the 5 different sections, that is so difficult. And those deep, rich, beautiful purples, but the full spectrum of the amethyst hues, the lilacs, and the mauves, and it's never, ever been seen before. I can't, honestly, look, I can't get over how many stars you've got here. I'm bringing in the back ends of the strand so that you can see. Look how many stars there are. That is huge, a huge amount of stars. Then, oh, just twisted here. Then we have a gorgeous strand of snowflake obsidian. Now, obsidian is very rare in the way that unusual really, that in the way that it forms, because it forms from volcanic lava rock. And snowflake obsidian, it has this beautiful appearance of snowflakes because of the teeny tiny gas bubbles that form naturally within the gemstone. So you get a black luster and then you get a grey and a white sort of snowflake appearance on the stone. I think that really complements the amethyst. Now, these don't have to be used together, they can be used on their own, but they are really remarkable, beautiful gemstones. Brand new star-cut amethyst. Brand new star-cut amethyst. Needless to say, so many flying out. Get involved. 0800 644 655. Can we get it under £20? Oh yeah, we can. Here comes the launch of the brand new amethyst strand with snowflake obsidian for £12.95. Really unusual to see the star cut, and you've got that here from the birthstone for February. One of the most popular wearable gemstones out there. They're £6 each. For star-cut amethyst, Mark. This is something you'd love to have on your craft festival, isn't it?
Just imagine those earrings you were talking about.
Oh, yes.
5 pieces of chain, varying lengths, with little stars hanging from the bottom.
Yeah, that would look so beautiful, wouldn't it? So beautiful. And how much could you sell that for at a craft festival?
Sterling silver, £10.
I reckon more than that. I pay more than that for genuine amethyst. But that's because I know about the worth of amethyst. It's a bargain, isn't it? You know, and you can easily do price comparisons to amethyst. You know, take £10 into the high street and see if you can find amethyst for that. £12.95 with your 30-day money-back guarantee. You're going to be getting through to our UK-based call centre. They're ready and waiting to hear you, take your call. And, of course, buy online at www.jewellerymaker.com. We've only got 10 minutes left, so make sure you're checking everything else out of your basket. Beautiful. Now we've got the challenge bundle. Mark, you have been busy. Huge amount of things in here. I'm rather jealous of this. I really am. Kim, did you put this challenge together in mind with Mark? She did. Am I missing the copper beads? Yes, I am. Oh, look at that. Let me just check it's not in here. Hello, copper beads. No. But that's all right. I'll pinch some of Mark's.
You can have mine. I haven't used any of them yet. I didn't realise it was... Oh.
Oh, I just dropped them on the floor, Mark.
Sorry.
Thank you, darling.
Sorry.
Sorry. Thank you very much indeed. So, we are kicking it off with, you saw this earlier, but for those of you who haven't seen it, we're kicking it off with kyanite. Now, kyanite comes from a landscape that has been forming for millions and millions of years. It comes from the iconic and very world-famous Himalayas. And the Himalayas produce one of the rarest, most beautiful gemstones in the world and one of my all-time favourites. We are witnessing rich electric cobalt blues that form completely and utterly naturally in the gemstone. And there is so little kyanite available anywhere in the world, and we are so thrilled to be able to bring you this strand today. We're bringing you 200 carats of kyanite in the drop style nuggets that range from 9x6 to 14x7. And that blue, that really beautiful blue, is so stunning, isn't it? It really is so stunning. Do you know it's one of the hardest gemstones to cut? Because it forms in layers, so it can easily break when you're cutting it. So it has to be cut by the most skilled lapidarists. Really beautiful. You always get that silver shimmer, don't you, because of the way in which it forms. We then have a gemstone that's going to really complement the kyanite because it's going to pick up on the natural blues, and it's labradorite, 200 carats of a labradorite drop style nuggets, 9x8 to 14x10, and you get a beautiful, you can see it on this stone here, a beautiful blue sort of schiller labradorescence that moves across the body of the stone. It's really, really beautiful. Can you see that? Stunning. And this is a very large amount of natural labradorite, and it goes so well. Then very large rose quartz. Very large rose quartz, 440 carats of rose quartz squares, 20 millimeters in size, absolutely huge. And a beautiful, delicate rose tone. That's 440 carats. Then something a little bit different. We've got fire. Fire? No, we haven't got fire. We've got 5. Sorry. We've got 5 of the 25x30 gold-coloured mesh rondelle beads. And then we've got a stunning assortment of different shapes. Now let's pair these up. You've got the... How many? 6 different styles, a pack of 10 rice beads, rondelles, diamond shape, and of course the donuts. Really, really, really beautiful. And that is your gold-plated copper, a pack of 10 gold-finished copper beads in 6 different styles. Challenge market. It's an awesome challenge, isn't it? Really awesome challenge. And we've got to bring you your launch price. Now, you should be paying how much? Almost £27. But guess what? Instead of £27, it's going to be £16 today. £16.95 for kyanite, for labradorite, for rose quartz, and of course for the 5-wire mesh rondelles. Of course, for the 10 gold-finished copper beads in 6 different styles. £16.95. Go for it. Get on the phone lines for the final few moments of the show. 0800 644 655. What an amazing deal to be finishing with tonight. Tonight. See. It's so drummed into me doing nice, isn't it? Absolutely amazing. £16.95. Mark, what did you think when you saw this?
Kyanite and labradorite in one bundle was just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Well, that labradorite in that cut, I think, is absolutely fabulous, isn't it?
Well, I used the whole strand in one bracelet, so I just think it lent itself to it without a doubt.
Are we going over to Mark? Oh, come on then.
Yes.
Go, go. Now, I'm so glad that you used labradorite in the bracelet. Oh, my goodness me, look at that necklace. Bit of crocheting there.
It's lush, isn't it?
Bit proud of that one, Mark, bit proud of that one. Oh.
What do you think?
What's that saying? That, is it the piece stiller resist?
Yeah. Which one? Which one?
This one.
You like that?
Yes. And the rose quartz is pretty snazzy as well.
What I've done with the rose quartz, I've used some green 0.6 wire just to make this wire wrap bangle, and then in the necklace I've used alternating 2 silver, 1 gold, 2 gold, 1 silver. It just works perfectly well. it's quite, again, Grecian looking, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And gold and silver is such a hot trend, isn't it? So using it together...
No, it's beautiful.
Just
perfect,
lovely.
Perfect.
Look at that. Was it enjoyable? What's your favourite piece, most importantly?
Kyanite.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's so special, isn't it, working with the gemstone like that?
I think that silver grey, the beading thread and the chain just work perfectly.
They really do, don't they?
Well.
They really, really, really do. And look at that. Blimey, really, really gorgeous.
Very,
How do you
very
do that then, Mark? How do you? Is it just
it's
a simple?
5 separate strands of crochet work, and then I've threaded it through the crimp bead to make the necklace, and then I've just added the kyanite pieces with the chain on the back.
Absolutely amazing. And the bracelet is something I can so imagine wearing. And you've alternated this with the spacers.
Yes, yeah. I mean, that's the ladder weave again, which I think I loved working chips with ladder weave because it's just so organic, and every piece that you make is going to be different from the last one.
Is that one of the techniques that features on the
chips and nuggets?
DVD?
It is, yes.
Because I know you love that DVD. It's absolutely fantastic. I can't believe how busy you've been.
No. And 3 kids.
You must be knackered.
That's good. No.
And how much does something like that kyanite necklace go for?
Oh, £30.
Really? It's amazing, isn't it? Amazing, amazing. We're going to be putting pictures on Facebook, of course, so stay tuned for those coming through this afternoon or tomorrow morning. Really, really fabulous. But we are going to recap the 1.25mm. You'll be wanting to get this next, won't you? Brought this to you earlier, and let's have a quick recap for you. Tourmaline, green quartz drops, and 1.25mm antique bronze wire. So perfect for your structural, really strong structural pieces. I mean, you could go so gem heavy, couldn't you, with a structure that thick?
I mean, you could get 3 or 4 necklaces out of a metre if you use that single strand design.
Yeah.
And you've got 10 metres there. I mean, it's going to go such a long way.
Why do you think the antique bronze is so popular?
It's just an unusual colour, isn't it? And I think it goes with every gemstone there is. I mean, you could put it with the rose quartz, you could put it with all the greens and the amethyst. I just think it works well with every single gemstone colour that you have. It's perfect.
I think it has quite a classy quality to it. So I think it makes all wire work look quite luxurious, doesn't it?
That's beautiful.
$22.95. Okay, that's 1.25mm beautiful antique bronze coated wire. That's 10 metres there. When we have it in stock, you've got your tourmaline, of course, of 14 mils, and your green quartz fancy pear cut that's 20 by 15. Amazing. And the antique bronze complements that quartz, doesn't it?
Perfectly. I can't get over those tourmaline. They're really beautiful.
Lovely, aren't they? I love the pinks. Love the ruby-like pinks there. Really special. £22.95. Well done, everyone. You're paying £20 normally just for the gemstone strands, so really a matter of a few pounds to get the wire as well. That is a very, very, very special deal. Hold those lines. Well done. Let's recap the 1.5. I love that sound of the gemstones, don't you? How are you getting on with your challenge thing that you set yourself every month? Are you a bit behind schedule?
I'm 2 months behind already.
What are the new techniques that you said you've got to learn?
Viking weave, which I haven't looked at. Polymer clay. I did a bit of chainmail on Saturday on the birthday. Debbie gave me a private half-hour lesson on chainmail. It was brilliant. So thank you, Debbie. I'm going to be hooked on that, I think.
It's fabulous, isn't it? My producer Deanna loves working with that. We have got bronzite, unikite, and 1.5mm antique bronze wire. Amazing. £22.95. This is the thickest gauge of wire that we have on the show. It was actually only launched quite recently, and I'm thrilled to have it on the show tonight. I keep saying tonight. Sorry. This afternoon. Then we've got the bronzite flowers, 5 petal cut flowers. Then you have the 10 metres of the antique bronze coated copper wire 1.5. Then 315 carats of a very unusual stone, where we see really organic greens with the beautiful terracottas of the unikite. Are you a fan of unikite?
I love unikite.
It's so special, isn't it?
We don't have enough of it, I don't think.
No, we don't. It's very hard to get, though. Very, very difficult to get.
The way that this diamond is faceted is it sits flush on the finger. So if you wanted to make rings with them, it slips perfectly because the inside's curved. It's beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful. 0800 644 655, very important. Make sure you're checking out of your baskets. If you're watching us on the rerun, make sure you're still dialing for everything because we may still have things left. I'd like to tell you, on the 10th of May, there's an upcycle show with Cherry and Gemma, so you've got to stay tuned for that. That's very, very exciting, isn't it? And we'll see each other next Tuesday on The Late Show.
No, I'm on holiday next week. I'm on holiday.
Well, the week after that, I'll be on holiday, so I won't see you for a while.
But I'm on the Late Show with Jenny this evening. So
well, we need to get together to plan the DVD, don't we?
We do, yes.
Very exciting.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. Jenny's back tonight, of course, at 5 o'clock with Mark. Do you know what you got on the show?
No idea. Oh, she's setting me a silly challenge again.
Oh, a silly challenge with lots of surprises. $22.95. It's been wonderful spending the morning with you. XBGC77 is this item code. Beautiful in bronze. It's the only 1.5mm wire we've had on the show all day. Grab it while you can. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you. Thank you to my wonderful team. Thank you to you for watching. I'm back tomorrow on The Late Show, but Jenny and Mark back tonight live at 5.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 or Freeview Channel 43. The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmoat, Redditch, B989HF.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or Freesat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.